Okay. Let's do one last little thing here. I thought was in. There we go. Wanted to make sure I had a slide set up for later. Very important one.
How important?
He said
Quite.
very.
No, he said he did. Now he said quite. It's a difference.
Quite
But
very.
I did say very though earlier.
Quite very.
Let's see my votes. Last time was on the 21st. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see the one vote that certain someone put in is finally going to be coming through. But Moody, just so you know, you did get one vote per session. You got one for like summoning you. Let's see, where's the exact phrasing? Because it's made me giggle. Day 2 for voting for Melchior, hoping it summons him. Prayer emoji.
Oh boy. Thanks.
Wait, you did get my vote, right?
Let me see. Doing a quick tallying now. Man, Rector got a lot. And he's not even here. Poor dude. Oh, I got one. Fun. And I did get yours, Natty.
Okay, hello.
You know what? I'm going to put that down there because screw it. Okay, so hi everybody. Before we get into the game, let's do the votes real quick. We had 2 ties. 2 of you are sharing first place, with 3 of you sharing second and third. So, to make a long story short, let's see. Basically, everyone here except Shade is getting inspiration.
Damn it, shit.
That makes sense. That makes sense. No, it makes sense. I didn't do shit that fight.
Throwing some shade on shade, I guess.
I was the floor tank. It's fine.
Floor tank. Okay. Actually, I take that back. It's just 2-2, so I forgot I saw Rector on the count here. But yeah, in second and third, Moody, you actually still get your inspiration.
Everyone gets inspiration, even the guy that wasn't here.
The guy that wasn't here get inspiration, but
really
Shade does not.
I already have inspiration, Shade, so you can have it if you want.
Thank God.
Pity Shade. Pity.
I'll take a pity inspiration. That's fine.
It's that or it goes to the void. So
yeah.
The void's hungry.
The void is always
wants
hungry.
inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
The void's like, I never get inspiration.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that most of these were for our old man Rector, who is not here, which is why there is such a small vote outage.
He did get a double kill.
Yeah, let's see. Kasari, you're the other one there. You got yours for an NL caps for getting that leg.
Yeah, I got the.
You were determined to saw that leg in half. In first, because there is no first right now, is Elio and Zena. Elio, let's see here. You got for the healing. There's the other one. Was for Hela helping with the healing in the fight, and Zena for rejecting Norbu in a beautiful fashion, and Zena for breaking a young man's heart.
Zena was trying really hard to not be violent.
That was a great moment.
She's learned. She was trying her best to handle it how she saw it. It should have been.
Proud of you. Real proud of you.
She tried.
Oh,
she's learning.
I'm so happy Melchior gets to meet the Falcon. Oh my gosh.
And just so we have it on record, these are the ones for Rector. Rector, Slayer of Giant, Saver of Asses. Rector, using old man strength to kill off 2 giants. Rector, ready to battle Indiana Jones style because he was, in quotes, tired by Ballista. And Rector, BC in all caps. Double kill, Hella.
Who is writing these?
I'll give you one fucking guess.
Yeah. That's pretty natty right there. I honestly forget who I voted for. It's been a while. Ah well.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Honorable mentions were naturally, of course, from Melchior because it hoped it summons him, and it did. And
Just this once.
um, let's see. Technically, for me, for the challenging fight and the hilarious NPC, and as well as Norbu. So technically, I got 2 honorable mentions. Norbu, I want to pinch his cheeks. He's so cute. Okay, so that's the votage out of the way. Get this cadence. There we go. So we got a smaller crowd, but that's fine. That's fine. We still gonna have a fun-filled day. And it's a shame because even Rector leveled up after the last one too, and you won't really use that stuff. Oh well,
Next time.
next time. So
Next
let's
time,
get
Gadget.
I have
next.
an important question. We're all beat this shit. How hurt is Melchior?
I'm fine.
You're gonna find out.
Oh, awesome. Oh, wonderful.
I should be fine. We'll see.
So last time in the Eternals, we had the fight with the giants, and that was essentially the whole session. I'll leave it to in-game roleplay for dear Melchior to get an assess of what happened. But outside of the actual fight itself, you guys did get to meet up a little bit more of Kasari's immediate family, most notably her little edgy brother, Norbu, who currently goes by Dujam the Falcon.
Oh my god. We had a whole title.
Oh, yeah.
Happy. I'm so happy.
But it's still the same. It is still the same day, which is technically April 5th. And today's episode is, as you can see right there, Prove Your Worth.
Fuck.
So let's bring it in and to see what our dear buddy Melchior is up to. Now, if you recall, my friend, you were at the start of the battle. You heard that ice giants were coming to attack the town. How I played it out was that you and Bastion were called away to help with kind of like the other ballista, while the main crew handled big old mutant Granthor, the mutated frost giant, and its handlers. Off screen, I basically played it out that while infused with Morty, you essentially was kind of like the eyes in the sky, helping to orchestrate the other team's ballista attacks on the giants. So ultimately, yes, you took no damage during the whole thing. You have essentially all of your spell slots still, unless you wanted me to roll to see if you had a little bit of a hit on you. But otherwise, yeah, thanks to your eyes in the sky and Bastion's managing your words down to him throughout the rest of the Kukur clan's warriors, you were able to fend off the rest of the walls, allowing your party to handle those other giants, as far as you're aware, seemingly without any trouble at all. At this point, I'll say, though, that while Bash is kind of hanging back, talking, checking out a few more things, doing his due diligence in lawyer work, you've kind of, we'll say, flown back down to your human form and are presently standing in this area in front of the gate that was where you last left your friends. I believe I had you guys walking off with Norbu, so we'll just kind of roll back over kind of a little bit to reestablish the moment. What you see, Melchior, is effectively on the side. TikTok is currently steadily pulling himself out of a tiny, like, croc-sized crater in the ground with the help of Rachel. But by the looks of his appearance, he has been stepped on from the start of the fight, and which you would be correct. Presently, Rector is passed out, almost comatose, over the side of a ballista. There are roughly 3 large giant corpses scattered about the area in front of the rest of the party. Kastari has a big goofy grin at her face as she's also laying like spread eagled, like she's ready to do a snow angel in front of one of the bigger of the giants. I believe, yes, Zena is currently covered head to toe in blood to the point that she is just like almost beet red. And Shade, memory's kind of fuzzy.
I think Shade was also covered in blood, but also now she's probably covered in giant blood, her blood, and bruises.
That's true. You
Yeah.
probably are. It's just tenfold because you also got knocked out during that fight. Basically, the team looks like they went through what you'd expect from essentially almost a 10-round fight.
Yeah. Elio's on the roof, isn't he? Didn't he fall on the roof? Farrah?
He's fine.
He's fine.
It's breezy up there.
As one last note, I'll say, while everyone's kind of collecting themselves back up, you can see a scrawnier teenager wearing a very dark hood, almost like carbon copy of that of Shifty's, kind of peering from the shadows, kind of disappearing from out of sight from one point to the other, almost like a cartoon character. You can notice from your vantage point, he appears to have a little bit of mascara underneath his eyes, and it looks like to be a chain dangling from his waist.
Very dramatic.
Oh yeah. What do you expect from a teenager, high school teenager, trying to be that edgy cool kid straight out of Hot Topic?
Which one of you guys looks the most beat up?
Depends. How much did we heal around afterwards?
I think if Shade healed anybody, it was other people, not herself. I don't know what your HPs are currently at, but mine's at 20.
I'm pretty sure I dumped all the healing I had left in the van.
Yeah, I think Shade probably looks the worst. She was the closest to death.
Okay, so I probably walk up to Shade and put a hand on her shoulder and use healing hand to heal you for 13, and just say, "You look like you need a rest."
I need a bath is what I need.
I like to lump the bath in with the rest, personally. So
Fair enough. But we did it!
I had no doubts.
You never do. She's gonna flop back down on the ground now.
Kazari starts making a snow angel. She's smearing some of the blood all around, so it's very red.
Jesus.
That's quite the visual.
Probably
Well, I mean-
more close to how an actual angel looks, let's be real.
Yeah. Be not afraid.
Is the rest of the town okay?
I believe so. I believe we fended off everything pretty well.
Hell yeah. So can I take a bath now, please?
Yeah, can we get some place to recover? Oh, sorry. Where would that be?
Also looks to Kasari.
Kasari, looks at them, blinks one eye, then the other. Oh, yeah, she gestures to Norbu. Norbu, can you, point them in the direction of the cabin? I'll be right there. And she's, overcoming the exhaustion from using haste, so she's, trying to get up.
She's, half dead.
Yeah, just woo!
Norbu, perched on top, straight up with the 3-point contact on the edge of a roof, Batman style, calls down. Certainly. I will go and take your fellow comrades of justice to the fortress of servitude of drinks and ale. They most certainly need to wet their whistles after such a harrowing fight against the forces of darkness.
Neat.
I kind of look up at him. Why does your voice sound like that?
It always sounds like that. It's how I go and ensure my adversaries know that I am something to be feared.
And how's that been working out for you?
Oh my god.
Do not question the Falcon! And he just goes and just caves whips himself, like he would Batman dramatically exiting off with a flourish as he scurries down from the rooftops, mind you, down the street towards and in at the end of the block.
Kasari kind of pipes up. Oh, by the way, that's my brother Norbu. He's
Yeah, part of the family.
the weird one of the family.
He's the weird one.
Yeah,
Wow.
we love him. He's amusing. Yeah, they should have baths at the inn too. I'll be right behind you. She's like, one of her legs appears to be working, and the other is like still limp a little bit. She's like trying to get up.
I offer Kasari a hand and a shoulder to lean on.
Kasari grabs his with both hands. She grabs his hand with one hand and his shoulder with the other hand. There's blood on her, like definitely. Like it's some of it. It's not sure if it's like just hers or just the giant's. It's probably both. And she like leans almost her entire full weight onto Melchior to try to get up. And she eventually makes it up, but it's not with much grace.
That's fair.
I think
I'll clean
Grace is
some
out
of
the
the blood.
window. I think Grace is out the window at this point.
Yeah.
I'll clean some of the blood off of Kasari and then off myself.
Yay! Thanks, man. So went well where you are. You look. She looks him up and down. You look pretty clean.
I was mostly doing reconnaissance in the sky, so
Nice.
Reconnaissance!
Reconnaissance. Sorry. It's reflexive. Sweet. So yeah, the inn and stuff. That way, she hobbles up and then eventually starts to like take her own steps forward, but like more deliberately. Like she's concentrating to make sure she takes appropriate steps and trip over her toes or something.
Mhm. Shade climbs to her feet and moves to follow, though she does stop to look at Zena and Elio if they are still nearby. Are you two coming? Are you two alive?
Zena like looks at the blood on her. She sighs and she nods. She's gonna follow.
Elio's just been like kind of behind her, just like kind of like slowly moving blood, but like more just keeps appearing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a glossy
Oh,
effect.
okay.
It's just like he's trying to wipe it off, and then just more just pours down. Like, gosh,
Shade's gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
no, that was that. I'm on Zena because she's also covered in blood. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I was wondering.
basically in the back of her breastplate, let's like trying to move the blood off, and it just like more keeps pouring down from God knows where.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, are you bleeding out?
I mean, he's probably still smoldering considering he's still at 11 hit points, but it's fine. It'll go away.
He like tries to wipe the blood off, just smears it more places.
Shade,
Pretty much.
It's
It's
just
kind of a sloppy mess.
makes more of a mess.
Okay, well, I mean, we are gonna go rest, so I guess that's fair. She is going to lead the other two to follow Melchior and Kasari.
And we go.
As you walk away, you can hear Rachel, darling, if you can manage, do you mind bringing the old man with you? To which TikTok just simply grunts and picks up Rector by the belt, flops him on his shoulder.
Oh my
Like a
god.
sack of potatoes.
We hear like
Yeah.
3 ribs crack when he does that.
No, no,
I
it's not rough. It's just like TikTok is just as exhausted as Rector.
Mm-hmm.
Better yet, TikTok is kind of currently wearing Rector like he would be like a scarf, like a mink scarf.
Oh my god.
Not like bent around, but it's kind of draped over his
Yeah.
shoulder.
So funny. We go.
Okay.
No.
Entering the tavern, you're going to see a bit more of Kasari's countrymen. Already drinking. A few of them seem to already have presently in front of them very large platters of meat, cheeses, and all kinds of tasty pastries, kind of presented out in front of them at their respective tables. Champo himself, along with Grandma Chime, appear to be nursing what looks like to be their own personal keg of. Huh. Yeah, it looks like from your first glance, like a very familiar wine barrel from a very familiar, or I should say, distant winery from Barovia. Did something fall?
Why did that sound like lightning?
Yeah.
Because it was like.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Oh.
It came from your mic, so I don't know what it was, but it sounded awesome, whatever it was.
Oh, I burped. Is that what that was? I didn't even catch that.
Okay, Thunderbelly.
Turn my noise suppression on. That'll probably help.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. What would you all like to do?
So this is a tavern, or this is an inn, right?
Yes, it's both.
Okay, Shade's gonna pull out her coin pouch, go to the front desk. I need one room with a bath and a bed, please.
The young man behind the counter just looks you all up and down. And just, okay. Would you also require help from the local healers, perchance, or? Oh my gosh, that is an awful lot of blood. Is that all your blood?
Nope.
Kind of. Not
Oh.
all of it. 20%.
You
Oh,
should see the
The rest
other
of it-
guy.
The rest of it is giant blood.
That's what the bath. That's what the bath is for.
All right. That would be 10 silver pieces.
Why are we paying for shit? This is Katari's place. Me talking.
I mean, Shade will pay for it regardless. You said 10.
Yes.
Shade gives him 10.
Right. Goes underneath and pulls out a few keys and hands them over to you.
He takes it, looks to the others, gives them a farewell salute, and goes up the stairs.
So, were the keys that was just for Shade's room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kasari will step forward and, kind of, think for a second, then shove her hands into her pockets, into a coin purse. Jiggling around for a second, tightens her fist, and then, wallops, a handful of coins onto the table, which has, a mixture of gold coins, silver coins, and then she's like, same thing for everybody! Here, all of us. And, some drinks and some food, please, and keep the change. I don't want to count it.
Oh, okay. So you take it by random, not caring what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
A handful's worth.
All right. Hang on.
Oh boy.
Flint about to make Oh my god, I can't speak. He about to make Kasari go broke.
That would be 66 gold pieces.
Sure thing.
Nice.
If I can count. Hold on. Ah, okay. Great. Now I have 3,728 gold left for my name.
I'm pretty sure it's more gold pieces than I even have. Yup.
Kasari takes out another handful and tosses it at Ellie.
I didn't say that out loud.
No, I know. Tosses it at Para through the fourth wall.
I'll
Gold.
take it, please.
Yay! Money!
How much gold does Tara get?
I don't know.
Let's find out, shall we?
Yes! I now have more.
76.
Awesome.
Add 76 gold to your character sheet, I guess.
That's my inventory. Fuck it, Leo. It's my money.
It's all Para's money.
I'll send it to the void. Don't worry. All right, continue with the role play.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, you all find yourselves with. I mean, this isn't a very large inn, but you do get do what equates to be like the master suite. So it's got enough beds for you all. A few might have to sleep on the floor. Looking at you, TikTok. But if so, about the equivalent of like a 2-bedroom apartment would be the size you find eventually upstairs. As far as food and drink, you are not found wanting this night.
Awesome.
Hell. So we're all kind of like sharing rooms?
Well, you have your own personal room. Everyone else
Fuck
is
yeah.
sharing the suite.
That's fine.
What if I want my own personal room?
If you buy your own personal room.
Well, didn't Kasari give enough for everyone to get their own individual room?
Okay, in that case, let me check one thing. Let's see how many personal rooms there are in the place here.
I want to say that during this transaction, I have just been grabbing as many rags as there are arms. We've just been wiping off Senna.
Okay, there's 4. So if you don't count shades, there's 2 more private rooms. I'm assuming Melchior is taking 1.
Yes.
And
Sure,
everyone else
this-
shares a room. The other 8 people, or however many.
I wonder if Captain Rachel will try to steal Melchior's room.
You could try. She could try. She could die.
Kasari doesn't mind sleeping on the floor, or she's grabbed a couch somewhere.
I'm fine with sharing a room with a couple of people, but I can't share a room with 8 people. That's too many people.
I suppose if we divided it up, everybody, if Shay doesn't mind sharing a room, then there'd be like 3 to a room, ish.
It depends on who's sharing a room with Shade.
Shade's twins.
Who will Shade not share a room with?
Kasari puts her arm around Shade's shoulder.
Sorry, also still covered in blood.
Grins.
I cleaned Kasari up and I cleaned myself up. Does anybody else want to be cleaned up?
Please clean Zenna so Elliot doesn't
I
have to
got
keep wiping her
this.
down.
He seems like he's enjoying himself. I'll just let him keep going.
Oh my god.
You asked for roleplay, Meg.
Hey,
dude.
I know. I'm
Hey,
just like
Flint, you
enjoying
missed
it.
us.
I did.
I kind of just like hold a hand out and say, if anybody else wants to be cleaned up, just approach the hand. And
Oh god. I don't think you meant that to sound as sinister as you made it sound, Maury.
I
I
didn't.
will cleanse you. Holds out hand.
Shade has already gone to take her bath, so she good.
Yeah.
Kasari's still gonna take a bath later.
Yeah.
It seems like Elio is enjoying the cleaning spree on Zenna's armor.
I mean, Zena's eventually gonna take a bath. She doesn't want to be covered in blood, but she can handle it.
I mean, this place also comes equipped, with like baths and you can go. You can have get Melchior's cleaning touch, but you also can just straight up go take a shower.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Eventually.
Listen, there's something nice about taking a bath after having to get your ass beat by a bunch of giants.
It's relaxing.
There's an open fireplace, right?
Oh yeah.
Just as soon as that is had enough, I'll just take the pile of bloody rags and start tossing them in.
Oh God.
Gotta cleanse them.
Boy, it's a good thing Kasari gave them like what 60-something gold.
They weren't gonna use those rags. They were not gonna use those rags again after they fucking got after that much blood. Are you joking?
It's the Cougar clan. They probably have ways to clean out blood.
Oh, then I'm doing them a favor.
Oh my god.
All the more reason, he says, as he tosses another batch into the fire.
That's what I spend time. That's what Elliot spends time doing. Just tossing the rest of the bloody rags into the fire.
Well,
Oh my God.
after her bath/shower, I don't know what they have here. Shade will come down, she's bandaged up any injuries that she does have, and any bad injuries she's healed up, which I'll do hit dice later, unless we're gonna get a long rest.
I mean, we've had
I
time
don't-
for a short rest, haven't we?
Oh
At
yeah.
the very least. Yeah.
Short rest. So, I'll be doing hit dice on the side, but yeah, she does come down after a while, cleaner than ever, and significantly more in a good mood.
I will say, eventually, as just time passes by, Elio is gonna go back outside, and the giant. How are what are the giant's bodies doing? Are like they being disposed of or what?
Oh, but at this point, if you're all cleaned up, yeah, the Kukur clan have gone about either burning them to a crisp. Actually, but mostly would be just straight up burning them.
Yeah, I would have probably just taken the short rest and probably helped with that.
Okay.
Very important to dispose of the bodies properly.
Okay, alright, listen!
Wait, why the fuck are your hit dice so low?
He's a rogue.
Oh,
Rogue and
A
cleric.
cleric, though.
you can't use your cleric hit dice. Holy
What do you
Right.
get?
I honestly don't even know how hit dicing works with multiclassing.
Either.
That's a good
True.
point. I guess it would be the first one you took, right? That would make sense.
Yeah, rogue.
Yeah. Because it would be your main class, technically.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Oh my fucking god, the twos,
no.
man!
Oh, well, so apparently, if you multi-class, you get hit dice from both the classes.
Oh,
But like, they're their own pool. So like, if you're level 5 rogue, level 5 cleric, you'd have 5d4s and 5d.
so yeah, so you should be able to roll
Whatever.
some of your cleric hit dice, which should be higher.
Yeah, I have a total of 13 hit dice.
But like
Yeah.
how? But it's dependent like per level of your class. Then.
Yeah, so like your rogue, you would have however many your rogue level is in the d4s, and however many your cleric is, and whatever the cleric hit dice is.
Roll 20 might just not
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just
function like that. So, Natty, the cleric hit dice is a 1d8.
Okay.
which would probably help you a lot. So,
Yeah.
But I'd say you probably went through all your rogue hit dice. Now you just have your cleric ones. Better than nothing.
Nods.
I am confusion,
Like
but I will.
what level rogue are you and what level cleric are you?
Natty.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Mhm.
7 thief, 6 cleric.
So you have
Okay,
7.
so
Go ahead.
so you have 7d4, and I don't remember the cleric one, but you have how that many d8.
So 7 for rogue, and the rest are cleric.
Mhm.
Okay.
And the cleric ones are d8s, not d4s.
Yeah, I guess it just combined them all into me having D4s, which is strange.
Yeah, I just don't think Roll20
Is that
works.
smart?
Yeah, it's not very smart. So you can just roll like a D8 dice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
Mhm.
I'll worry about it later. When it comes back. Yeah, when it
You'll be
comes back to
sorry when
bite me in
Flynn
the ass.
attacks us with another giant.
When I'll eat my own
You'll be
words
dead.
when the time comes.
You'll be
I'm
dead.
sure we're getting a long rest.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I simply don't want to worry about it right now in the middle of the session. Because that requires me to fix a lot of stuff that I just don't feel like fixing right now.
Totally fair.
As I have to do with Shade Sheet a lot, because Shade Sheet is fucking broken at some points. So yeah, Shade has come down. She's kind of bandaged up. She's still very bruised, but she simply does not care as she sits down at the table and leans back. I'm back. So what's the plan now?
That is a good question.
We still need to talk to your dad, right, Kasari? About, the trial.
The trial, yeah. About that. So Kasari, I guess in the interim, went and also took a bath. And when she comes back, her hair is no longer in braids, and she's got it kind of like tied back in like a messy ponytail.
Ooh.
Pieces of hair sticking out and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I gotta probably do that. And she says, but aren't you hungry? Like, come on, I'm starving. Let's eat first.
I mean, that's fine. I was just wondering what our plans were after we got done resting.
Well, I'll probably talk to my dad first and see where we need to go from here. She takes a big swig of a drink conveniently sitting there. A large one.
Alright, well, that sounds like a plan to me then.
How you guys holding up? Good? Bath's alright? Water's hot?
Yeah.
Grins.
Baths are fine. I don't smell like giant blood anymore.
Kasari sniffs around Shade. Yeah, I guess not.
I was about to say, pick your next words very carefully.
I think I'm gonna grab a drink and also go clean up.
Okay.
I'll multitask.
Drinking in the bath. That's like the best in the thing in the world.
We eat our food in the shower.
I mean, if you have something that needs water to start, then that's actually really smart. Because you can just pour some water on there. There you go.
I mean, I'm not gonna eat. I'm just having a drink.
Get your ramen
We
noodles
drink
going.
our food in the shower.
Oh my god.
Instant noodles.
Nudes.
Just make sure you don't put the soap in there.
Send nudes. Toss piles of noodles at Melchior in the shower.
If you walk in on me while I'm bathing, it's not gonna be a good time.
A warning. A threat.
Don't forget to clean behind your ears.
I never do.
He never does.
Wait, you never clean behind your ears? Or you never
Yes,
forget
and I was
to
about to
clean?
say.
I never forget to clean behind.
Okay.
It was very clear. She said, "Don't forget to clean behind your ears." I never do, which would imply that I don't forget to.
You
I
forget
know.
we're not that
I just,
smart.
yeah. I also know that we were playing with, and I figured I asked it before they did.
That's fair.
We're not that smart. You need to remember this.
All right, I'm out of the room. I'm showering and having a couple of drinks.
In the shower, no less.
Couple.
It went from one to a couple. Look what we've done to this man.
He's like, you know what? Make that 2.
You just grabbed the whole bottle at that point.
Yeah, probably.
Nobody's gonna bat an eye at
I mean,
that
he's
here.
paying for it, so you stop. Wait, he's not paying for it. Never mind. Wait.
I mean, you think that 67 gold would like afford us basically anything we wanted in this place?
Unless they upcharged.
I mean, if they want to deal with that later, they can. It's up to them. But for now, I'm grabbing a bottle and I'm going to clean up.
Shade's getting food, and she's going to sit down and eat.
Food! Sorry, is like following her right behind. I'm starving.
Why were you waiting for me to get food? You could have gotten food at any point. You didn't have to wait for me.
Well, because I wanted to tell you what all the food was. I want to see you try some of this stuff for the first time.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit, she did make you yak.
Oh,
I think after Zena's bath, she comes down and she's in like casual clothes, and she looks way better than Shade does, just in terms of health. You know,
She looks healthy.
Glad you finished that sentence there.
that's a matter of opinion. Do you like redheads or do you like fish?
Depends on how hungry I am.
it depends on what? Hold on.
Depends on what we're hungry for.
Okay, that's not where I was going. I was thinking of food.
Tails
Food.
emoji.
Do you typically eat redheads for
Oh
food?
my.
Kasari?
Anyway, I'm getting my food.
Listen, this brings a whole new definition to Carrot Top.
I'm getting my food.
So anyway,
What am
Zena
I
comes
getting?
down and she grabs some food and she sits next to the girls.
Oh my
What food
God.
did I get, Kasari?
Is it yak?
I'm sorry, I had a water in my mouth and I did not want to spit it all over my computer. Well, actually, I gestured to the DM. You said there was meats.
Meats, cheeses. I mean, this is your people's food of choice. So you tell me what there would be at the bar.
Could be yak.
Okay, well, let's see here, real quick.
What is Kasari's favorite meal?
Well, she likes what is it called? Hold on.
Is it yak?
It's like a meat stew. I'm trying to find it. So you're probably seeing some dumplings on the table, or at least that's what they basically are called. They're called momos, but they're dumplings. You're also probably going to see sampa, which is a roasted barley flour and butter tea soup thing that you. Well, actually, no. It's served with the soup. It's these little balls of like. They kind of look like donut holes, but they're not. They're not super sweet. They're more like savory. It's probably going to see a bunch of those on the table. You're probably going to see some balep, which is basically like a meat pie. That's in like a round bread. So that's kind of like a bigger like bun almost, but it's like a crustier, like not flaky, but like harder crust than like the squishy buns.
I have an important
So they
question.
have made of sheep, and it's deep fried, and they've got some of them have vegetables, some of them have meats, sheep's, fish, beef, yak.
Oh, save it,
Um,
God.
You probably are seeing a lot of chang on the table, which is Tibetan beer. It's kind of like a barley wine beer. It's a little bit on the lighter side. You're definitely seeing yak meat. Boiled, dried, stewed, steamed, roasted, and cooked into curries and fillings. So there's like probably a third of this is yak meat cooked in various forms. I hope you like yak. There's yogurt on the table, known as sho, made from yak milk, very creamy. And there is sugar and steamed rice nearby that you're supposed to mix it in. You're probably seeing butter tea, which is tea with ghee and salt in it. So it's salty tea. So yeah, and of course you're probably seeing yak and goat cheese on the table. Let's see, what else are you seeing up here? It is mostly like carbs and meats, not a lot of vegetables. There's some curries. Let's see, what else? Sort of flat-ish looking breads. Let's see, turnovers with mixed minced meat and onions in them. Lots of rice everywhere.
Oh my
Raisins
god.
and salt in it. Let's see, what else are you seeing here? Curd cheese. Yep, you're seeing curd cheese with ginseng and brown sugar. Pancakes made with barley flour, yak butter, and dried cheese curds and sugar on it. So I hope you like cheese with your pancakes. You're seeing a fish.
Shade looks overwhelmed.
There's a lot. The one that seems to have the most vegetables in it is also a food with fish in it. It's got mushrooms, it's got kombu, bamboo sprouts, salt. You're seeing noodles, eggs.
Oh my god.
You're seeing cookies and biscuits that you've never seen before. There's a lot of food on this table in
Shade
a
looks
lot of
very overwhelmed.
colors.
At this point, over the table, I'm supposed to see how far she's going to go.
I just you didn't stop me. So Kasari basically grabs a plate and starts loading it up
So
like a
are
mountain.
the cups made of yak horns? Is that...
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Why would you eat the horns?
I mean,
Oh, you mean the pastry yak horn? Yes, over there. It's like
I was saying you'd haul out the horn to make a cup.
Yeah. Like you're drinking
Yeah.
from the horn.
Oh yeah. That's true. You can, but everybody likes those big old mugs now too. They hold more. They hold
Yeah,
more liquid.
Shade doesn't know where to start, but she's also looking over this food and just looking very thoughtful and just kind of like glances over. It blows me away every time I visit somewhere new, and the food is so vastly different from what I was growing up with.
Kasari looks at her, and her cheeks are puffed up because she's got like several of the barley balls in her mouth, just like chewing it real loud. It's tasty. I have a cheese in that one. It's a lot pink. It's really good. It's a little cold, spicy soup, noodles. It's good.
Shade's gonna lean over to Zena. Did you hear anything she just said?
No.
Okay. And then she's gonna stand back up straight and just nod and just start grabbing some food.
Zena's like looking over the food, and she's got like she's looking it over, and she looks at Kasari. Do you have meat that is not cooked?
Kasari thinks for a minute.
No.
Then points her in the direction of the laping, which is like a cold seafood soup,
Okay.
which I'm posting pictures of, by the way. I'm trying to find pictures of this stuff.
Awesome.
It's probably cooked. The fish is probably cooked a little bit, but it's cold soup, so maybe it will feel less cooked.
Zena's gonna get that. I do not. We do not cook our food in the water. The cooked meats up here do not settle well with my stomach.
Kasari swallows very loudly this big bite that she was eating. Well then you probably want to go with this one and that one. She points at the yak cheese. That's not meat. It's cheese. That might You might like that.
This is gonna be her first time trying cheese. She takes that.
Oh my god, amazing.
Yeah, cheese is really good. We had some in culinary school.
God bless yaks.
Oh, and goat cheese.
Do you like goat cheese?
I
at
love
all?
goat cheese.
Question is,
It's
does
so
Senna
good.
like goat cheese?
Yak cheese is slightly tangy with a grassy flavor.
Yes.
If
I love
that
it.
helps you. It's usually cooked with green vegetables in savory dishes, and it's filling for momos. So if you grab a momo, you might find there's yak cheese on the inside. People like to cook it with chili and tomato, and in chutney as a soup, part of the soup. So, yep.
Awesome. Zena's got her little plate ready.
Sari's just shoveling food in her mouth. You're kind of wondering when her stomach will empty, or maybe full, but it doesn't look like there's a
Spoilers.
bottom.
It won't.
It doesn't. It doesn't look like
doesn't.
she's gonna stop anytime soon. There's a lot of curries and stews as well as your meats. So you might need some bowls as well.
Yeah, Shade's not getting that much food. She doesn't eat a lot. But
There's
she
also
does.
rice. Yeah.
Yeah, she does get like a little bit of a few things here and there. And then just stare at Kasari as she's just shoveling things onto her plate.
Keeps going back for seconds, thirds, fourths. Jesus.
At some point.
You know.
Oh, go
Okay.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, at some point during this smorgasbord that Kasari had, Kasari's lovely cultural culinary, whatever this is supposed to be. At some point, Elio does walk in, presumably having helped with the ridding of the deceased. He walks in slightly covered in soot and smoke, and just walks by. Hands big, his gloved hands obviously a little caked in some blood from moving the bodies around. He looks at everyone eating.
Sorry,
And
Alex.
he's characteristically like not. He's uncharacteristically not chipper.
Mm.
Not it's not, but not like a bad thing. It's almost like it's how like almost like it's like it's like somebody who is doing work as opposed to something. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Tired?
more. No. It's like more more in emotion than like actually like in an emotion. I'm wording this weirdly, but that's that. He just walks by and goes upstairs.
I see. I'm unsure of what emotion you're talking about, but like just slightly off.
It's more of like a very like very hard neutral. Like it's someone who is I'd say like someone who's doing a task and focused. You know what I mean? Like there's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. He's got a job to do. Determined? I don't know.
No, I wouldn't say like it's focused, but like without any like ulterior emotion behind it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's more monotonous than it's more of a monotonous focus.
Okay. Shade does give him a small greeting as he passes by. Food's down here if you want some, Elio, if you get hungry.
Oh, come before it gets too cold! Kasari says before shoveling more meat in her mouth.
Shade's gonna continue to just stare at Kasari.
No. Oh, no,
Like,
no,
it's just
no,
a stare of just, like, amazement and thoughtfulness.
no. No.
You know, it makes me wonder if you could handle some of the elvish dishes we made at my village.
What did you make?
Well, it doesn't ever seem that bad, or at least it never seemed that bad to me. Like, the way my mom made it we would have like stuff like deer and birds and just stuff from the forest. But whenever I made some for Shadow and the others, it made them really sick to their stomach for some reason.
Maybe you're a bad cook.
Well, I didn't want to say
Nah,
it, but
that couldn't be it.
a lot of these dishes are not easy to make. And if you aren't an expert, you're going to mess it up. I don't think I could cook most of this myself.
I probably could. Shade
This
looks
stuff?
very proud of herself.
You can cook this stuff?
We can have cooking.
Maybe.
food.
Give me a cookbook and I think I could pull it off.
Cookbook. Sorry, like, looks at her. Yeah.
You
She
not have
swallows.
cookbooks?
You just kind of hand it down, man. This is, like...
Well, then obviously I can't make it if there's not like a recipe for it.
Dude, like, you learn, your ma teaches you, and then you learn, and then you teach your kids, or your cousins, or your whatever.
Well,
Dog,
Mom,
I don't know.
I guess that makes sense. Mom taught me her recipes. It's a shame Shadow. It's a shame Shadow and the others couldn't eat it. Shade without a recipe.
Oh my god.
Shade with a recipe is dangerous enough.
So we've learned.
We just did not cook. What would there be to cook? You get your fish, some shark, perhaps. You wrap it in seaweed, and then you eat it.
I mean, in a way, that's kind of like cooking.
It is
Just
not like
without the fire.
this.
Yeah, it's just without the fire.
You did not need recipes for that.
Fair enough. Shade
Sorry, it's
will.
on her 5th plate.
Yeah, so Shade's gonna go sit down with her 1 plate as opposed to Kasari's 5 plate, and she's gonna go sit down and start eating.
I can just imagine TikTok's also going ham by now as well. You know, just like there's an entire section just dedicated to TikTok.
TikTok presently is actually passed out upstairs, sleeping off the
So
fight.
true.
He's missing the food. Damn,
He'll
It's
get it
probably
later.
the only reason we can get any food, honestly.
that's a good point. It'd just be like you know that one episode of The Simpsons where Homer goes to hell and he's stuck to the fucking conveyor belt with the donuts. It's just that, except it's TikTok.
My god.
When Zeta starts eating, she surprisingly eats pretty daintily. Like, and now that she knows how to use silverware, now that she's learned, she's not eating as monstrously as Kasari is.
Monstrous.
Learning table manners.
She's
That is a soup spoon.
used.
But yeah,
I
overall,
have
Shade
some-
looks rather. Oh, go ahead.
Zeta has some manners. They just don't adapt well to the surface.
Yes,
Yeah.
cultural barrier, unfortunately.
Overall, Shade looks rather pleased with the food that she has. She looks rather impressed.
Yay! She likes what she's eating. She eats the cheese, and it tastes weird. It's soft. It's, earthy. She's never had that before. Most of her food's very salty. But she looks very pleasantly surprised. Zeta's a cheese fan.
Yes.
Confirmed.
Yay! Kasari sees that she likes the cheese and hands her a Momo, and says, "This one has cheese on the inside. It's wrapped in bread."
She just looks at it curiously and she takes it.
It's deep fried!
Oh, how am I supposed to eat this.
You bite it. Kasari has one for herself, and she takes a huge bite.
Zena chomps it.
It's it's like a slightly crunchy bun with cheese on the inside, a little melty.
Pretty good. That sounds delicious. Oh my god, that sounds delicious.
I know I'm getting hungry now.
But Zena again looks very pleasantly surprised. This might be some of her favorite food she's had since she's come to the circus.
Yay! Yay! All right,
It's just the episode everyone gets hungry.
we're all hungry now.
Sorry, feed me, not Zena. Feed me.
Well,
Yep, sorry, just feed us all, God. Go ahead, Flint.
do we want to take an early break now to go grab food after all that?
I might.
All right, let's do that. A quick
Okay.
tenor.
I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna put some
Sorry, just
pizza in
made
the
us
oven.
fucking hungry as shit.
Just wait until you get to autumn. Then we're gonna eat traditional Native American food.
Oh my goodness.
It's good stuff.
God.
Lots of nuts and deer and vegetables.
You guys have to wait till we get Minerva back before you can try any of Shade's hometown food.
Oh hell yeah, it's gonna be tasty.
Because Shade cannot cook.
Uh
Elf cuisine.
oh. Excellent. All right.
But yeah,
I'll be
Shade's
back.
hometown was just like a bunch of like either deer, bird, or just stuff with forest berries.
Forest fairies. Eating fairies.
Shade really is.
Berries!
Shade really is just mystery food X personified.
Right, I'll be right back. I live. Actually, no, I don't. I need a drink. Be right back again. Now I live. Well,
Hello. No, I ruined my joke.
what?
As soon as you popped in, I went not for long, Foxgut.
Oh, the thing cut out. I didn't hear
Damn
it.
it! Oh, they killed my joke. Uh,
I am sorry.
oh, got away this time, cowpoke.
I heard that one.
You know, I just had a thought. I just realized maybe TikTok never put Rector down, so he's just stuck underneath TikTok while he's asleep.
I know in reality he probably put Rector down somewhere. However, the thought of him just like walking inside, flopping down with Rector on top of him, and just passing out is a very funny thought.
I mean, it would
Hello.
explain his absence. I think we've had canon that Rector's stuck under TikTok as he sleeps.
That's awesome.
Cookie, don't do it. No.
Although if Rector had been eating, I would have been, don't, your cholesterol.
Your cholesterol.
You old man, old man, this is gonna do, there's no fiber in any of this, old man.
Grandpa, this will give you a heart attack. You'll die. And he just stares us in the eye and just like takes another bite. We need to take him to see Maria. Give him a good old cleaning like Captain Rachel does.
Oh
Like Captain
god.
Rachel
Oh yeah.
does. Just spring cleaning, you know?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
We're just canning that Rector is probably trapped underneath TikTok as he sleeps.
Yeah. In reality, we know he's not, but it's very funny to think about that.
Yeah.
Also, we were planning on taking him to Maria to get him a bit of a cleaning, like Captain Rachel got.
He's old. He needs his pipes. He needs his pipes
Why do you
flowing.
have to say it like that? Why
What?
do you have to say it like that? Why do you have to do the things that you do? Why?
I like.
Why?
I like.
oh
how,
my god.
I like how me referring to the human bowel system as plumbing is what got you. Is what finally made you snap.
I can't take it anymore.
How is that any different from what I? How is it? How is it that the human plumbing comparison is what makes you snap? I don't understand this. I've done worse.
I know, but I've hit my limit.
What you want me to
I've,
say? You want me to say what it actually is? You want me to say it's coming out of his fucking asshole?
No, but thank you, Para.
Wait,
Now stop.
which? Oh, right. Wait, important question.
I'm eating dinner.
I forget.
One tiny warning from Felix.
I forget which one is this one.
What?
That's where you pee from.
Oh, okay, not that one. What's the other one?
What?
I want to go home.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that was half right, I suppose.
Price.
You brought this upon yourself, Maddie.
I didn't do a goddamn thing.
Why do I have to be collateral damage?
You're always collateral damage.
Oh no, my food.
Oh, she's doing well. Um. Oh, hang on.
They will be missed. I think that once we hit the new arc, I think I'm gonna update our little icons.
Hee hee hee.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. That means I have to draw Bastion again, though.
Oh, your art has improved so much since then.
It has. You know,
I think you got this.
you could just do the JRPG tactics and just like change everyone's color palette.
Just invert everyone's colors.
Oh God. Actually, that might actually look pretty baller on Zena.
It might. Hold on, let me do that real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't, I will.
Considering, like, I'm sure you're that blue tone will turn that. Yeah, it'd just be a lot of black and blue.
Okay, so Felix, you there?
Sure I am.
Beauty. Jen, I think you're still there.
So
Maury.
happy Jim's here.
Say Maury or Rory?
Maury,
Yes,
he said
I
Maury.
said Maury. I said Maury.
Okay. I was like, who's Rory? Sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Let's see, Hira. Latin loaded.
Hello, I'm here.
Cool. Natty.
Hi.
All right. Let's go back to the tavern. So I'm assuming at this point, most of you either have been bathed, eaten, or at this point, at least drinking a little bit.
A lot
Yeah.
of assumptions.
Okay. Was there anything else anyone wanted to do in particular?
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I can't speak for anybody else.
I'm
But if
good.
no one, Yeah, I was gonna say if no one
fine.
speaks up, then I will speak for everyone else.
Sorry.
I'm good.
I mean, other than bathing and eating, that was what we needed to do. So,
And I think we good.
next step would be to talk to Champo.
Father.
So we all healed up perfectly. Then, right?
I think it's just short rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not a long rest.
And yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're looking to find Champo, he is presently still talking with his good old grandmama. The Falcon is nowhere to currently be seen. Well, we'll say at this point, most of the clan has either had their fill, sleeping it off, or have started to make their way back towards their village.
Hella. You said that the Falcon is nowhere to be seen, but do we feel his eyes watching us, or is he just gone?
Roll a perception.
Hell yeah. Perception. Where's that at? Thank you, Riker.
You personally don't feel his prying eyes. Your best presumption is that he is out on patrol.
Oh, good for him. He's doing so well.
We're very proud of him.
Hella. Not that Shade would be on edge if he was watching, but she does just kind of like once they go to find Kasari's dad, she does find like a pillar or something to lean against. She's still a little tired.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say on you,
Everybody
Kasari.
Everybody coming, or do you want me to do this myself?
I
Yeah.
figured.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was
Corey?
gonna say like I'm going with you, but I mean he's your dad, so
Yeah, it's
No,
like
I
I was
just-
coming with you too, but
I mean, I don't know, like. Sure. All right, well, Mary, I guess let's go.
it, while it is family stuff, it's also business stuff. So
It's business. All right.
family
so
business.
Sarah is gonna go in search of her dad, and I guess she'll find Chume there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma.
Grandma. Hey, Dad.
Oh, sweetheart. Glad you are all filled up. Did you enjoy the good grub?
Oh, always. Tasty as hell.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear my little girl can still pack it away like the best of them.
You know it. Man,
so
if
what?
I had extra stomachs.
Oh, I know. You could. She looks over towards the rest of you. She would eat this out of house and home if we gave her allowed her to have a key to the pantry.
Hey, I'm a growing girl, she flexes.
This just want to make sure you grow in the right places, so to speak.
Hey, you know I'll work it off.
Well,
well then.
So why do I get the impression you're not here for to catch up with your old pa?
Well, because you're right. I love you, Dad, but you know as well as I do that Paladin isn't necessarily supposed to come back, so soon after leaving. Unless, a couple reasons, right? Like, either they're coming back because they're dead, they're retiring, or something else. And that's something else here. She pauses a second. We got a problem. And I wouldn't have come back if it was a problem I could solve myself. got a little bit of a end of the world situation, and I'm not exaggerating. Going on. There's how do I explain this? I mean, basically, those dragon people down in the valley are holding a princess hostage and slandering the Cougar clan's name. And they're trying to summon chromatic dragons and stuff to take over the world, raise it to fire and stuff. And I said, I don't think I'd be a fan of that shit. But they want trial by combat, and as much as I'd love to take all of them down myself, they kind of expect more than just me and my friends. So they're saying
What are you getting at here? Gives you a cursory raised eyebrow.
Kasari looks like she's in a little bit of pain. We it'd be great if the Cooper clan. I mean, they're saying awful shit about how we're dishonorable, and we can't let that stand, right? We gotta come on, for the sake of our clan and for this princess and world. We're the best fighters around, right? So we gotta prove it, right?
Kasari, if it's okay. I'm not exactly following, but speak plainly. Is something wrong? Do you?
Yeah, everything. They framed me for murdering a bunch of people, and they framed a princess for murdering people. I didn't do it, Dad. You know I never would. And they're saying that this Cougar clan people are bad, and they've got a princess who didn't do anything locked up, and they're gonna try to turn her into a dragon, and we gotta stop them.
They're gonna execute her, and we have reasons to believe that she's gonna turn into a dragon if they try and do that, which would not be good.
Yeah, that what she said. That is not great either. And they turned my friend into a lich.
Yeah. Chapo is looking utter bewildered.
Dad, I need your help. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that.
There's nothing wrong with requiring the help of others, but I can tell you already know that, well, to ask the clan, or our clan, to help you directly, that's not a a small ask.
Oh, Dad.
He looks over to the others. How much has my daughter explained our ways?
She always talked pretty highly of you guys. Proud warriors and whatnot.
Lots of flexing.
Lots of flexing.
Sorry, sheepishly smiles.
I mean, there was never any bad words used to describe you guys. She's always talked very highly of you guys. What's the problem?
Well, you see, our people, we live on this mountain, yes, a bit by choice, but also partly out of, well, decree. Legends say that the goddess of war, Ula, long, long ago, ascended to the realm of the gods, how she pioneered the way for the others to follow, to the realm of Elysium, at the very summit of the mountain ranges you are now currently on. Before she left, she asked the first of our people, ages ago, to guard it, to hold the line in case any of those who intended to do harm to that realm of good, to hold the line, as it were. And for generations, we have done so. Naturally, to seclude ourselves and to keep the good of Ula, her teachings, to ourselves would be against many of her other beliefs, so she kind of looks proudly at Kasari. So to make sure we keep our skills fresh, once or twice a generation, one of our own goes out as an ambassador to go and show what we have gained and developed ourselves, to go and spread the word of Ula through their heroics while also training themselves. Those who don't come back is typically because they died in the honor of our goddess. Those who live long enough, typically are the ones who cannot raise the blade much longer, so they come back and teach the next generation until the days comes where they feel their time draws near, which they too then go and join Ula up by climbing the stairs towards Elysium. Where they go, what happens to them, we do not know. All that really has mattered for our people has been that vigil. So you can understand when my daughter asks us to leave our post, that is something that we frankly cannot do without, well, kind of shrugs a little, without a change of orders, a change of ways we've held for centuries. He takes a sip of his grog. I am most likely butchering the majesty of our charge. My wife, her mother, is always the more eloquent one, but I figured it was better to speak plainly.
So, what? We can't get any help? Not even a little bit?
Not without conversing with Ula herself. But to do that, you would have to go and talk to your mother, Kasari. She has always been more of the spiritual type.
Where's Mom?
Well, she did leave a few things undone, so she's currently back at home at the Roller Village.
Okay.
She would be able to tell you more, but know that he kind of like rubs his head. Do know that I do want to help, and I will help you any way I can in the meantime. Whether it be training, whether it be, well, your words of encouragement, whether it be a good ale or two. But your next step would be to go and that's when Shimmy kind of slams her cane down on the table, like,
Ugh.
Fluted gibbet!
Shade is gonna
If she-
step. Shade
if
is gonna
she-
step back.
If Kashari wants help, we should help. Mother. No buts! She kind of hops down and starts kind of walking towards the door. I'm going to get me axe! Mom, you can barely hold up your... If there's anyone who... She kind of walks around, gives Champo a big old stink eye, which is kind of hard for her considering most of her face is awfully wrinkled.
A rink eye.
Well,
Um,
Shade's kind of like avoiding Grandma as best as she can as she's like heading to get her axe. Granny kind of has a point. I mean, okay. Duty is important and everything. I get that. I used to be a priestess at my village. I get it. But, that princess can't really hold out for much longer. Like, I don't think you heard me when I said they are going to try to execute her. Death. Dead. Gone.
Exactly. Which is why I'm going to go talk to Her Holiness herself and tell her what for.
Grandma! Kisari, like, gets up, goes after her.
I know.
Grandma, thanks, Grandma, but I probably should talk to Ula, you know? I'm the one asking, right? So I should be the one to ask her. Because I'm the one asking so much.
I know, which is why I'm going to go get my axe and then ask her.
I mean,
I'll ask her a question. I got it. I got you.
you're gonna... Who are you gonna ask, Grandma? Ula? You can't ask Ula, Grandma.
Yes.
No, you can't.
Well, the stairs go to her, don't they?
Grandma, you know nobody comes back up those stairs, comes down.
Stairs?
Exactly. My time is surely, yes, it'd be a bit earlier than I should go. I still have a good another 30 years underneath my belt. She kind of cracks her back loudly. But no granddaughter of mine is gonna be waiting for the gods to make up theirs.
Well, I'm
Mine.
not gonna wait, Grandma. I'll go up myself. I'm the paladin. I took the call, so I gotta talk to Ula and
Excuse me. Shade raises her hands.
Yes, Goblin?
Damn. That's just mean.
Her eyesight's bad, okay?
Shade
She can't
takes
see.
a deep breath. Shade was taught better than to throw hands with the elders. She wasn't taught better, but ooh, okay.
She's
What?
an old lady.
She kind of like lowers her hands a little bit. What stairs are we talking about?
The stairs of Elysium. The exact path that Ula just climbed herself to the holy what's it?
To the summit. To the summit. To Elysium.
That's what I said. The what's it?
Yeah.
Would any of us know what the hell she's talking about?
If yes, actually, Shade would know this as a cleric. Rector would as well. Melchior and maybe you, Elliot, based on just your dealings with other beings. But actually, give me a quick religious roll. You two.
Oh fuck. What's my religion plus modifier? I'm pretty sure it's a negative because I have no intelligence in
Oof!
that.
Shit.
Oh my god.
That seems about right. Oh shit!
Melchior's like, fuck religion. Elior's like, I am religion. Starts to glow.
And let's make a check. Melchior, have you been muted this entire time?
No, I'm here.
Okay. All right. In that case, Elio, Shade, and Kasari, Elysium is the exact polar opposite of hell. It is the realm of gods. It is essentially Mount Olympus.
A tour.
Okay.
And the Kukar clan, according to their legends and myth, effectively sits at the doorstep to that realm.
Nice.
Ah.
The gate of the gods.
Like that one scene in Hercules. No.
So
Yep.
you plan on just going and knocking on Ula's door, being like, "Bitch, wake up! We've got questions."
Exactly, young goblin. Exactly.
Oh.
Wait. All right. Oh, my apologies. Apologies. You young gnomes always look alike to me some days.
Oh shit! Shade.
Grandma.
Are we inside or outside?
The drum
We're
shakes
inside.
angrily.
Grandma, she's a
we're
half
outside?
She's a half
Shade.
elf.
elf.
Like a half calf.
Elf.
Elf. Oh, I am sorry, dearie.
Shade, grab the chair.
I hope you find the other half of your elf soon.
Oh. Grandma,
I'm working on it.
Grandma, that's not.
I am working on it.
Grandma, that's not how it works. Her mom was an elf. Her dad was a human. They fucked, and then she was born.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
You're welcome, Shane.
Glad your parents fucked.
Oh, her knees and covers her face. She hates it. She hates that image.
Well, I can
What?
talk to her if I got enough time.
Oh god, yeah, Elio does have that spell. Jesus. But can you no.
I mean, Elio, I appreciate that, but I'm her paladin. I should probably ask myself, right?
Good
Well,
luck.
you can always take them with you.
Oh yeah. I mean, she shrugs. I guess it could be educational or something. Like, how many gods have you met? Put another one under your belt.
4, I think. So this would be 5.
I talked to mine for the first time the other day.
No, I think
guys
it's.
are-
I think it's.
You
3 or
guys are
4.
fucking wild. I can't believe this.
See, if you can talk to them, you can talk to Ula.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
Mother, can you just please calm down? I am calm. This is my inside voice.
She's hard of hearing, so she can't even hear herself talk unless she yells.
What?
Exactly. Listen, we will, since we're the ones that are asking this huge thing, we should probably ask Ula ourselves, right? She gestures to everybody here, like the party. We're the ones that are making the big ask, so we should probably be the
How
ones to
far
ask.
away are these steps?
So are we outside, by the way?
I'm assuming you're still inside, so
Okay.
Grandma has not exited just yet.
Yeah, we're trying to prevent her from exiting.
So how far are these steps?
They're in a village about a good hour and a half away from here.
Oh, I was so scared you were gonna say 3 days. Oh my god.
No, not if you take the fun way.
What? What's the fun way?
It is fun, but I don't know if they can handle that, Grandma.
What's
You
the fun
climb.
way?
You climb.
That's the fun way.
Mm-hmm. Howling winds. I do at least twice a year. It's how I stay so young.
What's the boring way?
Jumbo has his face in his hands.
Grandma's like kids today.
That would be the path that the traders and merchants usually take. It's about a good 2 to 3 days to get to the top that way.
Then we climb.
Then we climb. We don't have time.
Well, we could try it here real quick. Because if it's gonna take more than a day, then the spells won't matter. Just real quick.
Be right back.
and I grab Kisari, just like shepherd in the middle of like a haphazard circle. Let's see how bad this goes.
What? Wait, hold on. Wait. What are you doing? What's going on?
Well, before we go on a dangerous trek anyway, let's see if this will work here.
If you can take Lady Kasari, I want to go as well.
All right.
How many people can you take?
I've never done this before. I don't think this is how this works, but magic.
Sorry, like looks at Elio, and then looks at Melchior because maybe Melchior will know what the fuck this is.
I'm assuming he wants to use communion again.
I'm gonna try a commune. Let's see. With
Like what does the spell say? 'Cause,
it doesn't say that it doesn't support the theory at all. By the way.
well, like communion, like this over the table communion naturally doesn't work the way we've been using it. So yeah, I guess it would ultimately be up to Flint how this works.
Sorry, looks at the screen.
Personally, I mean, obviously this is not gonna work because it's gonna be a bit difficult. But like with Kathari here, my thinking is that if we set up a ritual setup, maybe it could possibly work into bringing her along well, or maybe we don't even need it at all.
Can't you pray?
Yeah, I could just.
She can pray as well. I'm pretty sure she
Yeah.
has ability,
Yeah,
but the problem is we're all exhausted. Still,
I mean, I could sleep on it, and do it tomorrow in the morning. Like,
that is true.
Yeah, I assume we'll be taking a long rest regardless before we
Yeah.
do anything. So
I mean, I probably should say hi to my mom regardless. She might have some tips.
How far away is your mom? Is she here in this
No, wait,
village?
she's in the village, isn't she? She's still in the village. Yeah, I think Chambo did say she's still in the village.
Yeah. So, are we not in your village over the table?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression we were in Kasari's village and that the other clans had come to this village for defense. Okay. My bad.
Nope, you've been like at a little like halfway point, like regular
An
outpost for like the normal types, not the crazy ones at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
The normal types.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if it helps clarify things, because it is, such an important part to many different faith beliefs. The Kukar clan's village does get frequented by a lot of pilgrims, and
Freaks.
that's what's that?
And freaks, I imagine.
Not regularly, because it is an awfully dangerous climb that most of the freaks aren't really exactly prepared. So
And if
They
die,
tend
they
to-
die.
I don't make it.
basically, no, they do not make it. That said, naturally, those traveling who are not crazy and actually plan ahead, or are trying to, kind of make a little bit of a tourist spot out of it. That's how this town got set up, as like a halfway point.
But yeah, maybe some rest, and maybe see if Kasari can pray and get a hold to Ula. If not, then I guess we go to the summit in the morning.
I mean, that's why I was gonna try this. I at least was gonna try this not before we took a long rest. That way, like at least it's something we tried.
Mm-hmm.
Cross it off the list. But if we're just gonna ask you it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's worth a shot, right?
That's fine. We'll walk.
Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you, you two, if you want to try it, and then we try the praying, and then we go to the summit if none of that works.
We'll walk. Screw it.
Sounds good. You rest. I'll go get things ready. I'll see you in the village tomorrow.
What is she
Granny.
getting ready? The axe?
Yes.
Yeah. Granny starts making her way out the door.
Sorry, your grandma is scary.
That she is.
That's grandma's for you.
And I'm still trying to figure out which side of the family she's from.
Well, you had Kasari's dad call her mom, right? Or was that in character?
She's everybody's mom.
Ah.
She's everybody's grandma. We don't actually know who she's related to.
Oh.
What?
She's lived so long, nobody fucking knows.
Huh?
She's grandma, okay? She's grandma. Just don't question it, damn it! Sorry, like, looks slightly distressed. She's like, got enough to think about.
Community grandma. They exist.
The dark lore of the Kukar clan. Whose grandma is this? Come get your grandma!
Come get your grandma. She don't bite, she do! Come get your grandma!
Oh my god.
I'm just imagining Shine, like, gnawing on somebody's arm because, like, her tea was not made to specification.
Shay just looks horrified at the idea that this grandma is running around loose and nobody can claim her.
You want to try and stop her?
No,
Exactly. You let her do what she wants.
absolutely not. I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, there you go. That's why. What do you think? We're not dumb. Alright. I'm not as smart as you, but I'm not that dumb.
Womp womp.
I wasn't saying you were dumb, Kazari. Anyway. Rest, right?
Anyway,
I'm gonna go do more recon.
Okay,
Okay.
if you see my brother out there, tell him I said hi.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get some stuff ready, I guess, to talk to Ula, and if this doesn't work, I guess I'm gonna go see Mom. Ugh. God, I wonder if I haven't seen her in, like, years. Shit.
Who, Ula or your mom?
My mom, damn it!
Well, we saw Ula like last month.
Yeah,
No, it was a
so
few months ago.
this week! No, I'm just kidding. My mom, man. Wonder if she's got a haircut or something. She
Well,
looks
hopefully-
at her dad. Huh? What was that?
Hopefully you'll be able to see her.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, she looks at Champo. And I know it's a big ask, Dad. And I know I'm not supposed to be back. Not this early. But I wouldn't come up unless I had to. So I'm gonna talk to Ula and see how this goes. I mean, if she says no, then she says no, and probably just gonna fill me with the strength to do it myself. And she, like, punches a fist into her hand. Take out an whole army if I have to. Single-handed. Well, double-handed, because I got two fists, if, you know. So that's what Ula wants, that's what she gets.
Aye. Whatever you do, I'll know you'll make our tribe proud.
She looks at the others. I'm probably gonna be busy for a little while. You guys need anything or have any questions before I get stuff ready to talk to Ula?
Nah, I'm probably gonna maybe take a look around, but ultimately get some sleep.
Oh, while you're looking around, there's a rock that looks like a donkey. It's to the northwest of the village. You should totally check it out.
I'll give it some thought.
Okay, just saying, it's pretty cool. Like, good likeness. Anyway, she, like, starts to take steps backwards and.
Before she leaves, Zena, like, looks at her. Do you want to talk to your mother? You look nervous.
I'm about to talk to Ula. So, it's a big ask, like my dad said. So, I don't know what Ula's gonna say. So, yeah, I
I have a feeling she'll understand.
big favor I'm asking from my goddess here. I don't want her to get all mad and offended that I'm asking, so I gotta make some preparations and stuff. Also, my mom might have some choice words for me. I don't know. Haven't seen her in 7 years.
Do you desire help at all?
She Looks like she's thinking. Well, I don't know. I'll probably be fine. I mean, it's not like I haven't tried to commune with her before anyway, so be good. But thanks. You should enjoy some more food. The soup, that one is good if they put it away. Anyway, yeah, have something to drink. Get some sleep. Take another bath. Take a third bath. I don't know. The water's nice here.
What is wrong with you?
She like starts running up the stairs.
I like that Zeta just calls it like it is. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Sorry, she does not answer. She's just going up the stairs real fast.
Zena's got her hands on her hips. Wait, Zena's gonna wait for Kasari.
She's gone. She's up the stairs.
When Kasari comes back down, however many hours that takes, Zena's still gonna be standing there.
She has to come down at some point, Autumn. She has to come down at some point.
She does.
Kasari escapes out the window.
Just find a rope. Just find like a rope tied, bedsheet rope.
If she doesn't have bed sheet, she'll take her clothes off and use it as a rope, and then run outside naked. Steal somebody's fur coat. Keep going.
God. Shade's gonna pat Zeta on the back before she leaves.
I'll be right back.
Just keep an eye on her. She seems nervous about this whole thing, and I can't say it's entirely unfamiliar to me, so just help her out in any way you can.
Of course. I will wait right here for her to return. You have a good night, Lady Shade.
I'll try my best. You do too whenever you finally get some sleep. I might go check out that donkey looking rock and then head to bed. And she's gonna wave and head out the door.
Okay. Melchior, you said you wanted to do some recon?
Yep.
Alright, sure thing. What do you want to look for exactly?
I kind of just like scout out the area. Maybe look and get a lay of these stairs and where they go and how far away they are.
Okay. In that case, give me an investigation check. Por favor.
We're gonna take a long rest, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use luck.
Plan.
I'm gonna use luck. I'll stick with the 10.
Okay. Presumably, if you're going to be flying around as Morty,
Yeah, I'll be flying around.
well, first things first. The town itself seems to be getting a little bit under normal. You don't see any more of the giant corpses. Most of the ballestas have been started to be packed up, save for a few that the town themselves, by the looks of it, own. As for the stairs themselves, it takes a little bit to go up kind of above the cloud cover, but you can see from where you are, kind of like going a bit, I don't want to say like too high above the town. You can see the rest of the mountain range, at least the top, kind of like looming in the sky. You don't see where the top necessarily ends.
Mm-hmm.
However, you do see kind of like a faint glow come from the top itself. Judging overall, it would be, you can see the kind of winding path going up that seems awfully safe with a few little handrails here and there. That would certainly take 2 to 3 days. Hell, you can even see a few little pinpricks of look like we can only seem to be campsites from travelers making their own way up. Chime herself is not walking up that way at all. You can see her kind of veering off towards the left, towards a very kind of like almost nearly flat, angled cliffside, which appears to have all kinds of manner of like footholds that can only be presumed to be the quick way that she intends to climb up this very evening.
Oh shit.
Damn. Did she seem like she's okay? Like that she'll be able to handle this? I'm sure she is, but
Yeah. She may be slow, but she doesn't seem to be faltered by the wind, hindered by the cold, nor undeterred to go try to help out her granddaughter.
like a mountain goat.
Say that again.
I said she's like a mountain goat.
Exactly. We'll say that you kind of like watch her long enough to make it to the side of the cliff and start climbing up,
Uh-huh.
and which takes about, we'll say, a good 45 minutes. What would take one of you all about maybe 15.
Okay.
When she gets there, you watch as she takes her cane. It's like embedded into the wall, like you would a climbing spike. I think that's what they called, climbing hook, climbing axe, and just kind of give her a nice little solid hold. And sure enough, she starts to make way up the mountain. Just climb, climb, climb. Whack! Whack! It's slow, methodical, but despite being a who knows how old, she is. Thank you, Ice Pick. Yeah, she seems to be firmly making her way up the mountainside to go have a good talking to that god of theirs.
No, all I could picture is that score from Ice Age.
Yeah, if you want. I was more so going for like Laura Croft, but that works too.
Oh my god.
I admire her persistence. I guess I'll just do like one last sweep around the village, just make sure everything is a-okay, and then head back to get some rest.
Okay. During this time, let's say it's getting closer more to 11 during this flight. Give me a perception roll, if you don't mind.
Uh-oh.
First, 16.
Okay. About midway through your flight around, you notice the Falcon, currently perched atop one of the highest homes, just leering down at the city streets. Not really looking for anything particular, just like leering. From your current vantage point, you can see their lips moving as they are presently talking to themselves.
I'll land down next to him in bird form and kind of just like listen to what he's saying.
Okay.
Time to monologue, motherfucker!
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Let's do this.
I heard. God.
Sleep well, children, mothers, fathers, dogs, for the Falcon watches this very evening. While the heroes saved your city streets during the day, I will be the bishop to your flock to guide you towards safe slumbers. For only I, nay, I no longer am the only one here in town, for there are so many elements at play that even I cannot truly grasp my head around, but one of us must stay vigilant in the night, must be the very one who ensures no more enchanters of danger enter these streets. My allies at arms, allies for those that seek to do good, keep the peace in the world, can get the rest they need. It has been several nights since I've had my last slumber, but no. But I will fight against it. I will hold strong to ensure that the innocent are kept safe. Yes. But I do ponder about these plights my sister spoke of this princess in danger. I can only imagine how she must be sitting off in her cell, lost in thought, weeping for someone good to come to her side. I would be that one if I could leave these streets, but no. Such meetings are not meant for one as corrupted as I.
I kind of like unmerge with Mordecai, just like in a seated position next to him. And I kind of look over at him and say, "You said like you were going to be the bishop to the flock. I think you might have meant shepherd to the flock."
Though he doesn't jump up in fright, the falcon does stare at you a few moments before blinking once or twice. Yes. I was just making sure that whether you actually were a bird or not, Master, was it Melchior, I heard? I see you
Just
two are a creature of the night.
just Melchior, no master. But yeah, I don't sleep very much.
Hmm.
Now, did you say one that's corrupted as you? Like, what exactly does that mean?
Corrupted by glorious just duty towards the cause of keeping the people of the world safe.
I can respect that. I actually used to do something similar to this when I was younger.
Oh, what was your secret to staying up so late? I should go for a few drinks myself. Naturally, with a little bit of cream, but not
Naturally.
enough. I keep it as black as possible.
Good for you. So, like, you do this every night?
He nods. Yes, I
How
do
do
what I
you?
must to keep people safe.
What kind of things do you typically run into?
Wolves, mostly. I once had to tackle a thief who tried to get away with a few things that weren't theirs. Otherwise, it's been quiet, and I intend to keep it as such.
That's good. Are you getting enough rest though? How old are you again?
I am 17, so basically a man.
17 is still growing though. You need proper rest if you're gonna, yeah, grow
I'll
strong.
rest. I'll rest when I finally know that evil's been put in its place back into the seven hells where it all belongs.
You're gonna be unrested for a very long time. If I if I've learned anything in 28 years that I've been on this earth or planet, um, evil never really goes away. It just keeps changing and morphing and adapting. So
Exactly.
it's important to still get rest. That's something that I had to learn. It took me probably too long to learn that.
What do you mean?
Well, if you don't get enough rest and take care of yourself, then that could lead to you being sloppy. And making mistakes that could have been avoided. And if that happens, it's something that could lead to regret.
Do you regret some things?
I mean, I regret a lot of things.
How can that be? You are clearly such a master of the dark powers. I mean, you are in fact a warlock, are you not?
Just because I'm a warlock doesn't mean like I draw from dark powers or that like I'm evil in any way. That's just a stereotype.
Hmm. He kind of sits there and ponders, but he's rubbing his chin a little bit. Perhaps I should put a few extra hours of sleep in this weekend.
I mean, it definitely wouldn't hurt, and it'll keep you on your toes in the long run. But would you like to do a quick spar or something? Let me
His
see.
eyes kind of light up a little bit. Perhaps after my patrol.
Okay, I'll be awake.
As will I.
Would you like some company on your patrol?
His eyes start to kind of sparkle a little bit more. You can hear a very, very. Wait, hang on. I'm going to roll for this. You see him kind of swallow hard. I would be honored, Master Melchior, to
I hold up a hand.
learn.
Just Melchior.
Apologies. I was taught to respect those who are certainly master warriors. But I would be honored to learn, or to watch, or to have your assistance this very evening.
All right, well, you lead the way. You know the layout here better than I do.
Indeed. Try to keep up. He goes and like throws a rope with a little tie, like a little like makeshift wooden hook to kind of grapple across the street. As kind of starts swinging out. You can see a little faint smile across his face as the young adult is trying his best to hide his fanboying.
I'll follow him in bird form.
All right. Let's see. The rest of the patrol, so to speak, goes pretty pretty quietly, for by your standards. It takes about overall about maybe 35 minutes, during which time you kind of like watch as the Falcon kind of helps a few like of the older members of the city across the street. At one point, he helps get a little kid's toy out of a tree so they can kind of go to bed properly that night. And by the time he's kind of like helping to put away some rubbish that you found kind of laid out, that you can hear him probably go, that should about do it for this night.
Nice work.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Well, I think that this village is in good hands, provided you get enough rest moving forward.
Do you still have it on you?
Have
Your
what on me?
your sword,
Which one?
the one you took from the devil himself.
I summon the sun sword. It's just the hilt, though. I don't have it lit up.
So it is true. I've heard a few of the stories from travelers about all of your exploits in Barovia.
Good things, I hope.
Oh, certainly. I would not be tempted to go on patrol with someone who might be a traitor to all that is good. I've heard of all of the wonders you've done for that country. It's partly why I chose the new personage you see in front of you right now. I've donned this hood to better emulate the heroes of Barovia. So I'd imagine during your time there, you all had to hide yourselves from adventure to adventure.
There was a lot of sneaking around. Yeah.
Exactly. But thanks to all your efforts, you were able to spark fear into those who attempted to terrify and make slaves out of the masses. You can feel the sword start to get a little bit warm as the soul of Strahd starts to get a little bit annoyed at the twerp.
That's,
I
yeah.
wish. Oh, go ahead.
I think telepathically to the sword, like, this has nothing to do with you.
My only regret is that I could have been there to see you wipe that smile off of that Count's face. You can already see the form of Strider, the kind of form out of the sword as you hear in your only to you naturally, like, oh, I'm gonna kill him. Boy, let me just swipe that smear off his face, just once. As Strahd forms next to you,
I I I don't say it out loud, but I think it telepathically to Strahd and the sword. Get back in. This, like I said, this has nothing to do with you. You are dead. What he's
did he?
saying isn't wrong. You are dead.
The Falcon just ponders for a moment.
I said this like telepathically, so I
I
didn't say
know.
it out loud.
Yeah, that yes. Um, did he cry at the end, Strahd? The Count apparition just stares at you fiercely, waiting for your response.
He didn't cry. At least I don't think he did. He fought pretty valiantly to the end. He just took the wrong path in life and made a lot of mistakes. I think a part of him was kind of relieved at the end there, despite his general posturing, and I kind of just like stare.
The Count just scoffs a little bit. Oh yes, you speak of how he was once a good man who lost himself to, I guess, contain the evil of, what was it, Tayet, yes, the Enchantress.
It's a real piece of work. If you ever find yourself like anywhere near her, please just run. It's not like an act of cowardice or anything. It's honestly the wisest thing you can do in that moment.
I understand. If the tales are true about Strahd, I understand that he was a ferocious warrior and Tayet was as equal as a sorceress. Though it would have pained me, nay, even shamed me at times, I would do what would be honorable and protect those to help get them away from the battle, allow the rest of you, proud warriors, to go and do what needs to be done. My only regret is I wouldn't be able to go with you into battle, for I must stay here on the mountain.
I mean, that that might be for the best. I mean, I was pretty impressed by what I saw tonight, but the things that we've had to deal with and the things that we've seen aren't really things that I would like wish upon anybody else to have to deal with. It's it might seem like it's fun or glamorous from the outside, like we're heroes and there's all this glory and stuff, but like it's taxing.
He nods wisely, which is why I wanted to learn, and if I met one way to help you all. It goes without saying that this is a wide, vast world we live in, one that there is much woe, much hardship, but it's one that if we all do our part and work together to help better it, because you and the others cannot be everywhere at once. So it's important for all of us to do our part to keep things right, to make your jobs easier, whether that be during the day or at night.
That is pretty much exactly the kind of thing that I wanted to bring to this world. The understanding that we're we're all in this together. Good job.
What can I say? I've had quite the heroes to look up to. My sister included, but do not tell her that. I will not hear the end of it.
That's not for me to say, but I'm sure she would like to hear it from you.
Over my dead body. I'll never hear the end of it. I have a rep to keep, you know.
I'm sure you do.
Regardless, I know tonight wasn't anywhere near the tasks you've had to handle. But I hope if anything it helped you at least see that all of your actions are inspiring others to follow in your steps. There's more than one way to save the world, and I'm glad there is people like you out there.
I'm glad that there are people like you as well. Now, did you
What was that? Melchior?
He's
Uh-oh.
dead.
Oh no!
No,
Strahd got him!
the
Oh
ex-boyfriend lives.
no.
Melchior,
Sorry.
no! Oh, come
Ah.
back!
can you guys hear me now?
Okay.
I can hear you.
Yay,
Okay.
there it
Yes.
is. Oh god.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, did you still want to spar? How good are you with a sword?
Frankly, not great, but I would love a few pointers if you would not mind.
Okay. I'll take the luck sword or the luck blade, whatever it was called,
Mhm.
off of my sword belt, and I'll hand it over to him. This sword should give you some luck, but let me see if I can give you some pointers. I'll I'll give him the luck blade. It doesn't have a wish in it anymore or anything, but it still gives you like some kind of bonus.
Yeah. He looks down and smiles at it. I will. Thank you. Now, he goes and readies himself. You better not go easy on me.
I mean, I'm not gonna like actively try to hurt you, but other than that, I won't be holding back.
Oh my god.
Okay. I frankly kind of want to like end the scene with like the little like kind of fadeaways you two start to fight. Was there anything in particular you wanted to teach him, or are you just gonna?
Just some like pointers on like dance and parrying and where to aim.
Sorry, pardon me. Okay, okay. Um, in that case, uh, give me a quick. Just, you know, give me a quick charisma roll. Let's see how well you teach him.
Just straight charisma.
Yeah,
I'll use luck again. Is that 17?
nice. Okay. All right. So we'll say to like close to dawn. At least give you a chance to get some sleep. Uh, that yeah, you actually teach him a little bit that to the point that he ends up being a bit proficient with the sword after the end of this. At least sufficient enough, like a level 2 hero.
Awesome.
So he's not as squishy, or I could say as pitiful with the blade as he was prior to your meeting.
Good. And then I'll get some sleep.
Okay. And over the table, can I just say that was precious as hell?
Don't worry, over the table, some interesting things are brought to light.
Uh-oh.
Like
I'm-
what?
Don't worry about it, yo.
I'm so glad Melchior and the Falcon get along. I love
I
the Falcon
know.
so much. I missed him so much.
Batman is Robin.
I miss the Falcon so much.
New ship? No.
No,
Stop-
he
Oh God,
baby.
no!
Stop
Okay,
sharing me with everybody.
fair enough.
New big brother.
We still got Strategor, it's fine.
Oh my god.
I'm physically shaking my head.
Yeah, no. Lady Maria would kill the Falcon if you tried anything.
Oh
Even if-
god.
Oh,
Oh boy.
He's just a baby.
She don't care.
Yeah, she don't.
She'll murder him.
Murder's murder.
Murder is murder.
People are killed when they are murdered.
Indeed.
Also, a fair warning. If I vanish, I'll be back soon. Don't worry. My computer's acting weird, and I'm just waiting for it, the blue screen.
no.
Oh no,
I'm just
I'll
waiting
miss
for it.
you.
I missed you already.
I missed your failure.
What? Multiple people can miss her.
No,
Jesus.
it only counts. The first one only counts.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Now, I
Brat.
believe, Kasara, you were getting ready to pray to Uryale. I have to just refresh my memory to make sure I'm doing this, like everything, all the pieces in the right place. Zeno, did you want to be there as well when she reached out?
Yes.
I also was going to assist.
Okay.
Since
You got a helping hand.
we'll see what happens if you do this before.
Helping hand. Okay. Sure, my roll 20's up and running here because keeps doing a thing. Right. So let's see. I should say Kasari, has, I guess, in one of their rooms, no, actually, that doesn't make sense. I guess she's gone outside, and she's got, a bunch of items, kind of in a semicircle, with the opening of the circle facing her. And I guess the tip of the circle facing towards the mountain summit. And she's got a number of things. She's got some of the momos. She's got her sword and shield. She's got What was on her? Hold on. That was my inventory. Not open. Some candles, this and that, like a whole bunch of stuff. And a couple incense burning in the center of the circle, or the semicircle. And she takes out a little, I guess, a flask that she was borrowing from the inn, with some holy water in it. And she kind of sprinkles it around everything, around the whole space. And then she kneels in the circle, facing the summit of the mountain, the direction of the summit. And then she bows her head very quietly and seems to silently be praying with her eyes closed. She is wearing full armor right now. Her hair is still tied back in a ponytail. But her armor is clean, she is clean. And so she's just very silently praying as if she's by herself, even though Elio and Zena are there.
Okay. Start with you first, Zena. How do you join with her?
I think Zena mostly does just kind of want to stand back and let Kasari do her thing. She's mostly just here for support. So she's just kind of standing and keeping an eye on Kasari.
Okay. Elio?
Same, but with an added benefit of commune.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, so it's on self, though. Okay, and so...
Yeah, that's the issue with it.
Yeah. And I know I've always been kind of loosey goosey to begin with it. Okay. Well, Kasari, you can feel your friend support and guidance behind you. But you do know that this is more about you needed to focus yourself. So let's start off with the first religion check, if you don't mind.
So for a paladin, my religion modifier is 0, which is kind of weird.
Better than
Okay.
some people, actually.
All right, you focus and kind of think hard and out about you feel the mountain, you can feel like the cold wind that granted you don't actually physically feel it, but you can, like, your imagination, your spiritual center just give it those sensations, it's those familiar moments and beats. You can feel yourself almost at the steps physically, but certainly there spiritually. What do you ponder on or ask at this precise moment?
When she can visualize the steps and is looking up the steps, she asks. Well, I guess the first thing she's going to ask is, Great Goddess Ula, are you there? So,
Roll Another religion. And this will be with advantage. So,
Yeah.
tap.
Yep.
You don't hear or sense anything other than the familiar feeling you've gotten in the past when talking to your elders, your teachers especially. Like they would give you in a look of like, and kind of like your gut tells you that they want like they want the state of mind you're in right now wants to know why you're there.
Hey, Ula. I mean, uh, good, good goddess Ula. Hi, it's me. Um, Sorry, you're one of your paladins. Um, you probably already know why I'm here, but, um, I've, I got some, there's some justice that needs to be done, and there's some people that need to be saved, and there's, this thing is coming, a lich, dragons, I don't know, something's gonna happen to the world that's pretty bad if, and I feel like me and my friends, two of them are here, that you put us here to stop it from happening, to keep the order of things the way it is. But I really can't do this without your strength. Um, they want trial by combat, and either I'm gonna need your help to fight a whole army myself, or I'm gonna need some help from a lot more people. And I don't even know if this is the right way to go about this or to ask, or I don't know, some. I mean, I wasn't always that smart. Mom was really smart. Noru was pretty smart, but I'm not really sure where to go from here. So there's strategy in the art of war, and I try my best to think about it from all the angles I can. But it feels like we just are going to need more bodies, and I don't know who can help or who will want to. And I know that people are. Our clan is here for a very important purpose. But they're also the most capable people I know because they're blessed by you and you give them strength. And maybe it's too much to ask to have some of them come help, but I don't know if it's the right thing to do or if there's something else because I can't really see anything else. So I don't know if you could give me like a pointer. That'd be really, really nice. Thank you. I mean, you're you're awesome. If man, what I wouldn't do to just have you teach me how to fight like you, and then just take them all out myself. That'd be so cool. And yeah,
Roll charisma. But yet, roll persuasion.
persuasion. Oh boy. Okay,
Oh, that's good.
Let the moments pass. When you three hear a loud clunk noise of a sound of like metal and chains falling at the foot of Kasari's feet.
sorry, like her eyes shoot open and she looks at whatever it was.
On the ground, you see a glowing single pair of gauntlets. As you hear in your head, You say you want my help. Come and prove it.
Sorry, carefully reaches for the gauntlets.
They start to disappear the second your fingers get within a reach.
Uh, she lunges forward to try to grab him.
The vision of them, or at least the apparition, disappears. Because it wasn't about the item itself; it was more so about the action.
Yeah, I know that. Over the table, I know that.
Okay, I was making sure.
Kasari gets a face full of dirt and snow, landing headfirst where the gauntlets were. And I'm not even sure, could Elio and Zena see this?
Oh yeah, they saw.
We heard it.
Yeah,
Oh, they could also hear what Ula said.
they didn't hear what she said to you, but they definitely did see that she threw the gauntlet at you.
Yeah. You got smacked.
Kasari gets up and notices that the candles and incense are out. They've blown out or been extinguished. And she dusts herself off the snow and the dirt. And she looks at the summit. And then she says, yeah, well, it was worth a shot. Kind of had a feeling, though.
So what'd she say?
She turns to Elio and Zena. She says, if I want her help, I have to prove it. So, I'm going up.
Well, that's better than nothing.
She spoke to me, so that's pretty awesome. Dang, I hope I can, Nah, I can do it. I can get up that mountain. You guys want to try to come? It's a long climb.
Of course I'm going.
How about you, Elio?
I mean, why else are we here besides going up that mountain?
Well, I mean, the Kuka clan and, my people and army. Alright, well, I'm gonna pack my bags and get stuff ready to go. Maybe some sleep. You probably should too. She approaches Zena and Elio, puts a hand on each of their shoulders and gives them a pat. Like a... Thanks, guys, for giving me support, watching my six. It's nice.
You seemed very nervous. I don't want to leave you alone.
I mean, yeah, you don't just waltz up to a goddess and ask for shit every day. They're kind of, goddesses. If they don't like what they hear, they might just, smite you or turn you into a frog or something. I don't know. Probably smite you. Except Elio, I guess, does that on the regular, but I don't know. She's pretty powerful, and I don't want to make her mad.
Izana just, tilts her head. I will hold my tongue out of respect for your goddess. But if she turns you away, she's clearly not as all-knowing as a goddess would claim to be.
Oh, no, it's not like that. I mean, maybe I'm just asking for the wrong thing. She's got some other plan or some other thing she wants me to do. Maybe she kind of rubs back of her head. Maybe it's not the Cougar clan that'll help us. Maybe there's something else. Or she's going to make me really super beefy and strong, she flexes. Strength of 10 more men, and then I can take them out myself. I don't know. So, I guess it doesn't hurt to ask, because...
Well, are you sure it is the strength of 10 men you need?
Exactly. I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's why I gotta ask, right? Do I need the strength of 10 men? Do I need the Cougar clan? Do I need some more dogs? By the way, if we go to my village, you'll get to meet my dogs. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe she's like, nah, you don't need that shit. You need this shit. And I'll be like, cool.
While
Thanks,
she's
Ula.
talking, I go to the Elio walks to the place where she place planted. See if it's anything special about it, or if it's warm at least.
It's not really anything special or warm. It was just happened to be this spot where
But there is a face. There is an imprint of a face, then, right?
Probably Sorry's face.
Nice.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. It would be just like her face imprint. And as for the spot where the gauntlets fell, I mean, there's a clear kind of like kind of puffed up spot, little impact area.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing like, ominous symbol here, so to speak.
And and Elio just kind of like looks at the little face imprint, and just sticks a finger and makes a smiley face. Look, see, that's all you need. That's just you.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, maybe we don't need an army. Maybe we just need me, right? She flexes again.
I would feel better with an army, but having only you at my side defending my princess would be good enough for me.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I mean, if Ula gives me the strength to take an army down myself, I've got that strength. So, but since we were looking for an army, I might as well ask, right? So, nicely. Might as well ask nicely. Don't want to be disrespectful.
Of course. But I am more impressed with your strength and your courage, Lady Kasari, than I am with Lady Ula's.
Senna, can't just say that. She like approaches Senna. She's like, stop that. My God, she totally like took down armies single-handed, and then she like ascended to Godhood just by climbing the fucking mountain. Like she's got like ovaries the size of coconuts. Like she, you can't just diss her like that, man.
I do not doubt her strength, but I am seeing what you can do, Kasari.
I mean, that's why they call it faith. You can't always see like.
And listen, if she's not gonna share her coconuts with you, you're gonna have to go without.
I mean, she didn't say no. She just, I gotta climb the mountain. Damn it! She's always been a goddess of action, right? So it makes sense, actually, kind of that she'd want me to go and knock on her door rather than sit here and be like, hey.
The DM smiles.
It is fun watching you stutter sometimes. Especially recently. Like change of pace.
Hey, she's a goddess. She waggles her fingers at Elio. You treat her with respect. She's a goddess. She could squish you with her thumb.
Habit matter? Don't know.
Well,
I do not. Jenna puts a hand over Elio's mouth.
She totally could.
We are not trying to disrespect your goddess. We're just saying we believe in you. That is all, Lady Kasari.
Kasari crosses her arms. She could squish 10 Elios with her thumb.
Wow.
She could squish 100 Elios with her thumb. Not that she would, but
Not
she
that-
could! That's the important thing.
She will be squishing none.
Well,
if I have anything to say about it.
Well, she could squish you too. She could squish me. She could squish everybody. She could drop a mountain on your head.
I am unsquishable.
I mean, well, then she'll just smear you or something. I don't know. Pick a
I am
guy.
unsquishable.
I am unsquishable. I am unsmearable.
I'm unsmearable.
I am not pink, Lady Kasari.
See, listen, she can, but she's not necessarily gonna. That's why she's good. Like, she's a good goddess. You're not a bad, evil person doing evil shit, so she's not gonna squish you, probably. But, like, don't do evil shit and she won't have to squish you, damn it! do, Elio. Don't do evil shit, or we won't have to squish you.
What would you consider evil?
I mean, like, bad shit, like hurting people that don't deserve it, and like taking what isn't yours, and destroying the land and stuff. The creed. Ignoring the plight of the weak and the helpless and the poor. Anyway, Ula's pretty awesome, and
Your
she
rules are confusing.
You know what?
That may be true.
That makes sense to me. She's my goddess, so
Mhm.
that's what matters.
I can always ask it myself.
I mean, we're going up tomorrow, so sure.
Exactly.
Just don't. If you get squished, it's not my fault.
My consequences are my own action.
Exactly. But try not to get squished. Be nice. Honestly, like she
Jesus.
provides. She begins to wax poetic. She helps keep life on this mountain. She inspires us to reach to greater heights. She makes sure that order of things stays, and that war is a noble thing and not just bloodshed and violence. She's a good goddess, and without her, the mountain wouldn't be what it is, and we'd all be so much weaker and stuff. I'm not as good at this as my mom is. Okay, just you get the idea.
She takes after her dad.
She's good, damn it! She picks up her sword. She's good, damn it! I'll fight you. I'll fight you to prove it.
Again, you're not. I am not disparaging your goddess. I am excited to meet her. She seems much kinder than Talos.
Seems much kinder than Sky.
I mean, I haven't met any other gods or goddesses, so I wouldn't be able to say. But she's really awesome.
Well, if we ever meet Talos, that would mean the end of many things. So, pray you don't.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you, if Talos is so bad, Ula is always looking for people to spread the good word and stuff. She nudges him out.
Are you trying to convert Zena to a different religion?
She is a paladin.
A paladin.
That is very kind of you.
Shade is not there, but Kasari looks through the screen. I'm a paladin.
Is that what paladins do?
Yeah, I guess
Paladins-
paladins just Jehovah's Witnesses now, or what?
I've been playing my paladin all wrong.
I mean, listen. I convert with my actions
Like
and
Ravenclean
words, but
Oh
if
my
you have
God.
any questions,
That is very kind of you. I do respect what your goddess stands for. Talos for my people is less of a sign of doom and more of a sign of change. My people are not afraid of change.
well, I guess when you put it that way, it sounds a lot better. See what you mean? You just kind of made it sound like Talos comes and swallows the earth and stuff. It doesn't sound great.
Honestly, I don't understand how you guys can choose. So I just choose one. I mean, they're all so different and interesting.
I mean, I haven't met any others, but I'd never. I'd never be unfaithful to Ula. Perish the thought.
I mean, it's just saying hello, being unfaithful.
It's my goddess, man. I don't want anybody else. I mean, she shrugs. Works for me. And, I mean, she's good and stuff, and I made an oath, so I don't really need anything else. I mean, you can shop around, it's your prerogative, but, I got Ula.
I do not rely on any gods or goddesses for my strength.
I mean, yeah, but can you smite? And she, waggles her eyebrows.
Do not need to.
Nah, but can you?
No.
Exactly. She flexes again.
For us, Talos is simply we. It is less of worship, as it is with Lady Kasari, and more of a presence in our life.
Alright, I get that. Yeah. Yep. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. Sorry, starts to pick up the stuff that she had used for the ritual to clean it up, including her sword and shield back where they were. I don't know what time it is of day. Probably like close to midnight.
Yeah. I mean, we'll say that like this would have gone on like well before the conversation between Melchior and your brother,
Yeah.
in terms of like timing and all that. So still plenty of time for you all to go get a good night's rest in.
Okay.
But before they like head to bed and everything, like Zena just like I imagine she's just walking next to Lady Kasari, and she has just like she's looking at her, studying her a little bit, and with just like a very small smile. You do seem to be in better spirits than you were a little bit ago.
Oh, you think? Well, I mean, talking to Ula is always great. She grins. It's like, you know, it's like getting a big bowl of, ice cream. I don't know, that's not really a great analogy, but you get the idea. Like, it kind of, I know what to do next. She looks ahead as she is heading towards the inn with everybody. I got a next step, and I know where to walk now, and that's good enough for me.
I agree. It's just nice to see you with a. I believe the expression is a spring in your walk.
I think that's it. Yeah, that makes sense.
A jig in your jog.
Yeah, jig in my jog. Sorry, like, tosses the doors to the inn open. I got a jig in my jog!
That'll bluff right out. No.
They don't follow her in. No, I'm kidding.
No, they do.
Or where else are we gonna fucking sleep?
Sleep in the snow, baby.
Like God intended. No.
I mean, if Ula asked Sorry to sleep in the snow, she totally would.
So if Ula asked you to jump off a cliff,
I mean, Kasari would be like, alright, I guess you're gonna catch me, so I'll jump.
Oh my god.
And then, like, I don't know. I would catch her. Who knows? So wait, who's sharing what room? Sari's had a lot of beer, so she might snore. Sorry.
well, Melchior has his own room that he has exclusively to himself.
I said
I
I'd
think
be
he
willing
said-
to split it with a few people, but not
Yeah.
all 8 of you.
Can we just Let's just say that TikTok is Captain Rachel just cause.
No.
You don't want to be roommates with TikTok and Captain Rachel?
Absolutely not.
You don't want to keep an eye on her so she doesn't steal your ship?
Yeah.
She can't steal my ship. My ship's not here.
You
Oh,
don't
she
know what
could leave.
you don't know what she's capable of.
I
If
do
she
know what she's capable of.
If she wants to leave and go down the mountain to go and steal his ship, then that's entirely on her. That's her decision. If she can make it there alive, then good on her.
If she can make it there alive and fight off the crew that I trained for like however long I was traveling with them, good.
A month.
Yeah, for a full month. Good luck with that.
Mhm.
Okay, let's just say for the sake of clarity, we put Captain Rachel, TikTok, Bastion, and Rector into one room. Just yeah, you know
Why
what I mean?
Rector?
Because Rector's not here.
Yeah, I'm literally.
I suppose.
Just stuff all of them together in one room. They're a clump.
Clump. Oh my god.
And then from there we can just, I don't know, split it.
And half
Boys and
basically.
girls?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter. We sleep regardless.
All right. Well,
Just want my rage back.
don't want my soul
let me
back.
rest. Let me sleep. Kasari will probably stay up a little longer, re-braiding her hair. She showered. But she'll go to bed too. Once everybody sleeps. Sleep!
Set us conk out.
Sleep!
I'm sleeping.
Sleep!
Okay.
Didn't Shade go see the donkey statue?
That's right. How's
Shade
the tour going?
honestly, Shade honestly just wanted time by her fucking self for a few hours. She's fine. She
Bless.
needed some time to process some things that she hasn't had time to process yet. She's good.
Did she process them while staring at the rock that's shaped like a donkey?
She checked on the donkey for maybe about 5 minutes before she moved somewhere else.
And
Okay,
then
but
before she realized donkey was following her.
But she saw it.
Jesus.
That's what's important. She saw it.
Roll for initiative.
That would be Shade's luck, wouldn't it?
Every time she looks, the doggy stops moving.
Not
I
like
told you you'd regret it.
But yeah, Shay didn't do anything special except for process some shit, so.
We look at this Shade film the next morning, and it's just a donkey in the shape of Shade.
Oh my god.
God.
It's a stone donkey just wearing her clothes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This is what you lament. She then shared her friend as a stone donkey until she climbed the mountain.
God.
Okay, well, that was a wonderful amount of roleplay, I must say, thus far.
Really horsing around.
Oh,
Hee-haw.
Did I cry?
get out of here.
But So.
We got all our shit back, yeah?
Yep. You get wake up the next day fully rested. You get spell slots fully healed. I think I get I want to say 1 hit die.
I think it's
You
half
get-
that you use.
You get half of your maximum.
So if you have less than half, then it just goes back to full. Right?
Correct.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
If you have 10 hit dice, you get 5 back.
No, that's perfect. I'm back to full.
So if you had 3, you'd only be up to 8.
Exactly.
Right. Kasardi is up early and doing push-ups and sit-ups and ready to go. And she's already dressed. Her hair is freshly braided. It looks like she maybe has had breakfast, and after working out, will have a second breakfast, probably.
Yeah, I imagine we just get ready, honestly.
Yeah. Y'all get up. I will say that presently, you don't really notice TikTok, Captain Rachel, Bastion, or Rector are currently awake. If anything, those passing by the room will say, I'll put them all in one room just for simplicity's sake. All of them are presently still knocked the fuck out with exhaustion.
Exhaustion, Jesus Christ. That's harsh.
Cold up here.
Yeah. We had a long day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Let him sleep.
Let them sleep.
The implication. Never mind. I'm not gonna get cross species.
I won't let you say it.
Let them snore.
cross species. What?
I won't let you
No.
continue this.
Don't. Just don't worry about it.
Nope, wrong.
We're gonna
Alrighty.
stop this here.
Okay.
That said,
She's a changeling.
I won't let you continue this. Flint, go ahead.
Please continue.
Please.
that said, most of the Kukur clan has left back to the village at this point. There's a few stragglers. For those who are looking outside, especially at the trail up that Moody saw last night, there appears to be already like a kind of a trail of them taking the long way up. Because as much as they would like to try to climb up the mountain with the ballista, it's just so much easier just to wheel it up.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
I also would not want to drag a ballista up a fucking mountain.
That's what the railways are invented for.
I think it's too steep for rail.
I get cut into the mountain. Dwarf style.
We would cut the mountain? Like, Kisari looks offended.
I didn't say that in character.
She feels it.
Behave.
How dare.
Simmer, Kastari. Simmer down.
The entrepreneur in me wants to strip this mountain of all its resources.
Oh my god, I'm getting a spray bottle. Anyway, Flint, continue.
Good gravy. Champo, currently though, is making his way to kind of like get the last of the people together, while the Falcon appears to be at his side, carrying around a few things. What would you all like to do?
Eat, and then go.
Yeah.
Yep.
First
Kasari
one.
will. Yeah, same thing. Kasari will probably tell her dad she's heading out though first.
All right, you take care. I'm assuming you're going to be going the the fun way. Eh?
Yes, we gotta get to the summit as fast as we can.
Good girl. Wait, the summit?
Yes, gotta go talk to Ula. She told me to prove I need her, so I'm going up.
Two, that's awesome. I mean, be careful.
Thanks, Dad. I'll try.
You better.
Mm.
No.
I might say hi to Mom on the way up.
Oh, you definitely better do that. She'll kill you otherwise, and then she'll come kill me.
Yeah, she would. How is she? She in a good mood lately, or is she kind of like?
How is she?
Yeah. How's Mom?
Well, she's how to put this? Been keeping busy. To say the least, that she's been worried about you would be an understatement.
She knows something about out and about. It's my job. The paladin calling. She knows. She's probably not even expecting me, right? Oh, yeah, she's probably not even expecting me.
Yeah. So, good luck telling her why you're on the mountain.
Great. All right. I guess I'll just tell her how that I'm here and stuff, and I brought friends.
She would certainly enjoy that.
I would enjoy seeing me though. Friends, sure.
Oh, come off it. You know she misses you dearly.
I know. Mom's great. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta get up the mountain, and you gotta your thing. And where's Norbu? Hey, Norbu! Come here, give me a hug. I'm going up the mountain. I'll see you there in a couple days, I guess. You're taking the long way?
No, I'm going to be taking the darkness up there tonight.
The darkness?
Gotta make sure that the streets are safe once we all retreat back up to the summit.
The darkness? What? She looks between Champo and Norby. What's the darkness? What do you mean take the darkness up? There's two
Champo
ways.
shrugs.
There's the long way and the fun way. Which way are you going?
Are you going up the mountain at the dead of night?
He nods slowly, commonly.
Okay, but which route?
I'm going to keep to the shadows, like my master showed me last night.
All right, that
I
answered
will-
absolutely nothing.
Who's your master?
Probably some Dark Lord or whatever.
And, Kasari.
Yes.
Brother.
What was that? Listen, I know you're going. I know you got this dark, broody thing going on,
I'm
but you're
proud of you,
mumbling.
damn it. I'm proud to know I have you as an ally in the light while I'm in the darkness.
What?
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, bro, man, come here! She
No!
grabs him and like squeezes him real hard, gives him a big old
Please
nugget.
no.
Oh man, I love you too.
Please no.
You're the best brother
Why?
ever. Hey, are you getting
Please
taller?
not.
You're taller than me. Oh gosh,
Tell me
man,
now.
I missed you so much. God, can
Ah.
you imagine if I didn't come back?
Yeah.
I wouldn't see you for like
God,
30
unhappy woman.
years. I love it, brother, bro, man.
Oh,
I don't get to
why?
see you again for another like
Stop
30
it.
years. Come on,
Help.
come on, bring it in tighter.
Melchior,
Come on,
help
tighter.
me. Oh, God.
Tighter. Hug
Not
me
again.
back. You're my brother.
No, no, I refuse to.
She's just like hugs her brother real hard. Then finally, like, lets him go. He might be a little like bent from the hug. She slaps him on the back real hard. You're good at you keep doing your thing. You watch over this place while I'm gone, okay? I'm counting on you. She gives him a thumbs up.
You take care of yourself, and if you do go do talk to make sure to tell her that. At least to have her go easy on you. God damn it! We need you alive.
Oh, when I talk to Mom?
Ula, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God
no.
damn it!
Oh yeah. Hey, how's Mom anyway? She doing good? She's in a good mood? Bad mood?
She's in a mood.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was gonna say hi to her before I went to see Ula. So as long as I don't get murdered before I see Ula, I'm good, right?
Yeah. And tell Melchior thanks.
Hey, Melchior, thanks.
Right here. I'm right here.
So she turns to Melchior and says thanks. Just turns to the side.
You're welcome.
Shay just looks confused.
I don't know why,
And
but
scared.
thanks, Melchior.
The Falcon looks exhausted.
I feel exhausted.
You should sleep a little more. Gotta keep that body strong. She flexes.
Okay, you go now.
Go now. Alright, she pats him on the back one more time. See you up there. Probably see you in a couple days if you're taking the long way. Oh,
I'll be
Norbu.
there.
Falcon. Sir Falcon.
Yes.
You're the only one I trust. Keep this place safe. She makes her way towards the climbing spot.
Okay.
The plan is strange. Shay just follows Kathari out.
Okay.
We go.
Zena refuses to look at the Falcon.
Shade is glad she's an only child as far as she knows.
I better fucking be.
For those who do look
Unless.
at the Falcon, you do notice he does look longingly at Zena. Just for a brief moment before it just... No!
No!
It cannot be.
Thank God she only has a 9 passive perception.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Wait, what's my passive perception is 18. Do I see it?
Oh, yeah.
Tee.
My passive perception is 15. Do I see it?
Yes, you do.
Awesome.
I love the Falcon. I love him
Missed
so
him.
much.
Never expected this much popularity for one character. Anyway,
He rocks.
We love the Falcon. We love him so much.
He's a good boy.
So much say we actually like the characters. I don't understand. I don't know. It seems weird to me.
God, I'm one of the darkness. No one should like the Falcon this much. God, I'm broody and edgy and shit.
You're perfect.
No one understands me.
You're a little baby boy.
Oh my god. Can feel him dying on the inside from here.
Gag me with a spoon.
Is that a request?
No, God, you idiot.
Anyway, off we go.
Off we go! To climb the
Off to
mountain.
see Godula. No, I lost it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Contempt.
That was I haven't. I'm rusty. I haven't been a bard in years. Literally.
An attempt was made. That's what matters.
Listen, when Luke died, my bard ability died with him. It's fine.
So, it doesn't take long, about maybe a good 15 minutes, as previously mentioned, to make it to the side of the cliff face, looking up. The side of the mountain just looms in front of you. Overall, it's about, I would say, yeah, maybe a good 500 some feet up, if not a bit more. Certainly, it's going to take most of the day to climb up there, depending on how you all do go up this mountain face. Speaking of which, how do you want to go about going up?
I fly.
With our hands and feet. I imagine we'd be using, what are those things called?
Pitons.
Tetons.
Yeah, a rope. Again.
We use our climbing equipment to climb the mountain.
I'll fly as much as I can.
I have a broom,
Okay.
so I can fly.
Okay.
Okay, well the ladies have to climb the mountain
Just
because
for,
not everybody is born with fucking wings and a
Just-
magical broom.
just for extra measure, I'll take Bastion with me as well.
Bastion's coming with us?
Bastion's
Oh,
asleep
he's
back at
asleep?
the inn.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do if Rector gets back? No, we'll deal with that later, I suppose.
Mhm.
All right.
I
Okay.
hate women so much.
All right. So, which of these, I guess, Shade, Kasari, and Zena to climb up.
You got it.
Okay.
I mean, like, what we could do is have Elio, like, grab the Titans and, like, feed him up through. Since he's on a broom and has hands, which I do not
True.
when I'm in bird form.
That's true.
Okay. Okay.
I do have a small question. Is Milkier sized or bird sized when this happens? I've never known.
Would I merge with Mordecai?
Yeah.
I'm raven sized. I'm just like
Okay.
a regular size, like a
And
slightly larger raven.
He's a
but-
wee
Okay.
bird.
I just never knew if you were a giant bird or a small bird.
All of the times that he's landed on Shade's shoulder.
just like this
Yeah.
massive man-sized bird.
Shade's
not
more-
conspicuous
Shade's
at
more
all.
Shade's more ripped than she lets on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, that imagery would be great because you get the like giant bird Morty could just like airdrop Shade.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Pull it together. Pull it together.
Okay. I could do this.
Handy now.
All right. In that case, providing if Elliot is going to be going, to get the pittance in for you going up, it's not going to be as dangerous as a climb, but still it's gonna be a hard one. Shade, Zena, and Kasari. Let's start with our first athletics roll from each other.
All nat ones. Let's go.
Zena, this is the only thing you're
Okay.
good at.
Do they get?
My
Do they
roll
get?
20s.
Do they get advantage because of the pre-hammered pythons?
That they do. That they do.
Oh,
Roll again.
oh.
Roll again. Maybe you might get a 20.
I did worse.
Wait, is that already with advantage though?
Hey,
26, 23. Okay.
you're-
Yours is a
yours is
15.
already. Yeah. We all rolled 23s.
I
For
rolled a
God's sake, that's
26 the
awesome.
first time.
Oh yeah, you
I-
did. Okay,
you can-
I thought it was a 20.
I think you can keep your highest, so
Mhm.
you roll the
Yeah.
26.
Woohoo.
Okay, so the first hour, you make it up a little bit close to, almost, let's say like what is it, like an eighth of the way? Maybe a little bit more.
Nice.
So, but still, I mean, you're still going pretty fast, a bit faster than you expect. The wind isn't so hard just yet, though you can see it here to kind of billow ahead of you. Hang on one sec. So overall, about maybe 80 more percent to go. Let's see some more rolls. Okay, 26.
Oh, you guys really got
23.
advantage. Holy shit.
I'm so glad we have advantage right now.
Holy
Okay.
shit. You guys almost died.
Yeah. Kasari, you do notice that your foot does slip at one point. The ice has, as you notice, as your foot goes whoop, has formed very, a whole bunch at that one spot, which does put you a little bit slower. However, you're all pretty much keeping it neck and neck with now Zena in the lead with Kasari in the middle and Shade in third. Zena, in front of you, you can notice that the wall itself kind of verges into two handhold paths. One of them looks like if you go up it, you could probably cut down a lot of your travel time. However, it looks awfully icy and a bit breezy over there. The other one, a bit safer, but it would probably take a little bit longer to go up.
Ah. Fuck it. I'm taking the shorter path.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
it. We like risk over here.
Let's have fun with it tonight.
Hell yeah.
All right. So with Zena leading on, let's see some more rolls.
Have I just rolled 23 3 times in a row? I have.
I think
You
so.
have-
Yeah.
You're consistent.
Nice.
Nat 20, baby.
Yeah, you guys are chugging along a bit faster than the DM expected, but that's cool. That's cool.
Train.
Kasari flexes to the DM.
Don't you have that second story work thing too, Shay, that makes climbing easier for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I would have gotten advantage regardless.
mhm.
And then now a giant bird starts attacking us. Imagine. Or a rock shows up.
Fortunately, because of your amazing rolls thus far, like I thought it'd be at least a little bit lower than this. That's amazing.
See?
25, 23, net freaking 20.
It's Kasari, man. This is her mountain.
Yeah.
I'm a rogue.
I'm
Sorry.
cool.
Sorry. I'm. It's my
Hold
mountain.
together.
I'm a
Hold
rogue.
together.
I'm cool. Okay. I want that on a t-shirt.
Just to emphasize a point as to why I'm not climbing. Yeah, that's why I'm choosing to fly.
Over
I just wanted to
halfway
test that.
there.
Fuck
You
yeah.
got about, a little bit less than half more to go. Kasari, you are now in front. You now see 4 paths in front of you.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Roll a perception check.
Oh boy. Let's see. I perceive.
Okay. All right. It's kind of hard to see up here. It's a bit windy. But you can see the impression from like the very noticeable scratch marks on the side that one of these paths is probably not that safe and might cause a few of you to fall down a few feet if you're not careful.
Yeah. I mean, everyone seems to be holding their own, but best not like put anybody else in danger. So she's gonna not take that one.
The thing is, you don't know which one it is.
Oh.
Okay, we're in this
So-
together, so.
So yeah,
Kasari,
for-
like,
Can I assist
So
them
from-
in a way since I'm
Hold
holding
on,
the
life flight
bottle?
finished.
yeah. You're currently like hammering pittons on the way up right now. Presently, that doesn't mean you can't stop halfway to, depending on what they decide here. We have 4 paths in front of you, from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what would you like to do there? Currently in the front there, Kasare.
Kasari is gonna, over her shoulder, say to the others, "Just letting you know, it gets a little slippery up here." And she's gonna, look between the paths and just try the third one. See what happens.
Okay.
Hella.
She says 3.
Do you follow along, or do you take a different one?
Zena trusts Kasari's judgment.
Ugh.
Right on.
Yeah, Shade's not gonna branch off from the group at this point.
If we fall together,
Oh
baby.
God. So it's like I die with you.
Rock on. Okay. In that case, let's see some rolls, ladies. And fish.
Honestly,
She's a lady.
I don't think a
Lady
fall can,
fish.
I don't think a fall can kill any of you. Maybe Shade, but
And just to check, Shade, you also followed along too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fortunately, that was not the dangerous path. That was number 2, actually. However, it does slow down a few of you. Actually, it doesn't really bother much Kasari or Zena, the more burlier types. Shade, you're starting to fall back quite a bit. With it being just to make sure you don't fall the crap off. We should feel a bit of the strain there. If you don't get up there quick, you might get a point of exhaustion when you do get up there if you're not careful.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she says nothing and continues on.
Okay. You can see the last. That's what I'm looking for here. The last leg ahead of you. Kastari, I believe with you, pretty much still in the lead here, or at least the one in front. You have 2 options in front of you, really. You can either take it slow and steady, or you can try to rush it to finally get to the top.
Cause how much of a difference between the 2 times?
Well, one is like the difference between really getting up there like pronto, or taking maybe another hour to get up here. By this point, it's been almost 4 or 5 hours.
Another hour? No way. No, let's just finish this. Let's finish this.
Yeah.
Take the quick way. Live a little.
Okay.
Live and learn.
Living on the edge of tomorrow. Okay. So let's see. In that case, can I get one last roll from you all?
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yay!
that's way better.
It's better.
Better than a 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Shade. You managed to almost like zoom past the others to get to the top just fine. Elio, you would like at this point I would say you kind of like already been kind of sitting at the top watching this. As for the other 2, I need the pair of them to give me some dex saving throws.
No.
Oh my god! For a second, I thought you said death saving throw. I was like, what? I didn't. Oh, you're still
Oh my
fine.
god.
Oh,
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Woo!
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Okay. They don't make it up. They're still on the side of the mountain. They have about maybe another like half hour or so to go just to keep their grips and just keep their strength from not failing them.
Well,
But
since-
Zena, for a second there, you almost fell off the mountain.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, so since I'm done, since Elliot's done hammering pitons, I will fly below them and attempt to catch them if they fall.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Unless,
Thank
unless they want to jump off now and take a nice ride up.
I'm determined, man.
Oh, brute
Both of
strength.
these girls have too much pride.
All right. In that case, give us one last athletics roll.
Also, can Shade help by because she has the rope now, holding them up? Well, I don't think Zena needs it. Right? I don't need it. I don't need it.
Right on.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Zena, you make it up before Kasari, and you find the others already, waiting and ready for you. While you, Kasari, are the last one up, which means you're the last one to see, well, a sight that you are well accustomed to, not far away from where you're all currently resting. Is the sprawling beginning of your village, the Kukura clan village, with all the houses already kind of sticking out on the side, wherever there was a cliff, or like in the tiniest crevice, like goats on the side of a very steep hill. In some places, almost inconceivably, across the village, plenty of people going about their business. You can see the local carpenter ripping apart with his bare hands various logs to eventually file down into planks. Not farther away, you can see one of the arborists kind of tending to her little flower garden. She takes the time, to roll up her sleeves around her massive biceps as she goes and takes an entire flower bed about the size of a horse and just hoists it up, just kind of moves it to the other side of her area. But your kind of gaze around the city, the village itself, is cut short as two very massive, very fuzzy shapes come barreling towards you and the rest of the party.
Oh,
Yep.
You can hear the barks of your puppies.
hey! She
Those are puppies?
hunkers down and braces herself to be tackled.
Shade's gonna back up. Those things will kill her.
Kasari, give me a strength saving throw.
Oh boy. This is exactly how I always wanted to die.
And let's see. As for the rest of you,
Her just going like Goofy off the cliff. Yahoo!
Moody, you're 1. Para, you're 2. Shade, you're 3. Zena, you're 4.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Zena, give me a strength saving throw.
I'm in the air, by the way.
That doesn't matter. They would try to jump. Okay. Kasari, you managed to hold your ground as the dog just barrels into you. This very large Bernese mountain dog, which, with these being a Cougar variety, are roughly the size of. Pardon me, our dog just is playing with the diaper she's now torn off herself. I should fix that in a second.
Diaper dog.
Diaper dog. No, get back here, you stuff. No, there's no time for zoomies.
Oh no.
Come here.
Run, Tifa, run!
Come here.
Tifa, unleash the payload.
One dog barrels into Kasari, and she stops it. She goes like, "Oh, lovely, adorable. It's like about the size of a small horse." Zena, you're knocked to the ground and covered with dog kisses.
Ah! Oh! Oh, she hates this.
As you hear calling out across the way, you see a woman about the size of Kasari's height, with her hair back in a bun with a gorgeous set of hand painted artistry and all kinds of heroic acts upon her armor and shield. Almost a splitting image, yet a good decade or two older than Kasari. Her dear mother, who just looked at all of you and shouts with a belly of a laugh. It's about time you made it up here. I've been waiting for you for the last 2 hours.
Kisari is busy being tackled by a dog.
Finally,
knew we were
Mom,
coming?
sorry.
Mom, sorry. Mom, sorry.
Mom! Down, Shaw, down! I gotta say hi to Mom!
Your mom just whistles, and the dogs quickly stop their playfulness around the party and come back to her side and just perfectly plant themselves at her feet.
Kisari
I am-
rushes to her mom.
I am Doma Bertines. Welcome to the Kukar village. And that's we are going to end it today because I need to get this damn paper back on this dog.
How do you spell her name?
Dolma.
You mean Barunsi?
Yeah, I never actually said Kasari's last name out loud.
Barunse? Yeah,
Brunse, yeah.
Barunse.
But come here.
Who would have
I'm gonna
thought? Dog shenanigans in game would end up affecting dog shenanigans in
Tifa?
one.
Tifa, you need to put this back on. Come
I
here.
got inspired.
Come here. Ugh. Damn noise canceling headphones. I love you all. Thank you for playing. I'm still gonna be here. Don't forget to vote.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream here.
Good as time as any.
Are we
Bye,
having?
everybody.
Are we doing game next week too, or?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I meant to bring that up. Due to a very, very impromptu trip to, of all places, Disney World for me next weekend, I'm not going to be able to DM because I'm going to be on a plane.
Okay, then we'll figure out later.
Yeah.
Have
No
fun.
big deal.
Well, have fun, Flintworth.
Don't let Mr. Mouse kill you.
I hope not. I'm going with my mom and my aunt. It's my mom's birthday, and she was initially going to go with all of her sisters, but one of them dropped out. So I found out as of Friday night? Like,
Oh.
hey, you want to come? So, yeah.
We'll figure out a date.
Yeah, but I do want to have a second nostalgia because I did want to get to a certain point before the end of the year. But if we can't have it, we can't have it. So if this is the last time we meet up with each other for this game, just know that I love you. You all truly have made me feel blessed and lucky as a DM. And for better or worse, I'll give a great holiday season. And if not, I'll see. If I do see you all later this month, hella, then I'll praise you all then too.
Yeah.
That
well,
being just the case, Merry Christmas to one and all.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye.